Sorry
That's
for the
already
technical
recorded.
difficulties. We're starting a little bit late today.
Anton is dead.
So we do have a new player and an old player is left. So it'll be very interesting to see how things play out in all of that. So let me see, okay, good. All right, so tokens are where they're supposed to be, I think. Is this?
Ooh. I think that's our new player is just chilling in the middle here.
Hold on one sec. Is that our new kid? Yes, it is. Okay, so I need to do a little thing here where I am going to get rid of that guy. And now, can you try to move your token around a little bit?
My token.
I have returned from the dead.
He's alive.
Huzzah!
Hello, everyone.
The one that's... Wait, did you remove the token I could control?
Yeah, this one. Is that the one that you can control?
No, that's the old one.
Oh, sorry. I erased your other one then. Would you put another token out there, please? Sorry.
Yes, I'll put him right here where you placed me before.
How dare you do that?
All right, cool. Fabulous. So everyone is where they should be. All right. So let me see here. So this week, so I'll start with a little recap of last week. So last week we got through the Temple of Moradin and discovered how to create loyalty armor, which is what all the hobgoblins are wearing, which is super exciting. Then we went through a crazy little gambling space where a bunch of creatures were eaten by the floor, while other people were playing games of chance and shooting little rays at other people, which is super fun. Then we skipped down a nice little trail, holding hands, because we are joyful and delightful. And then we ended up in an underground greenhouse with a magic ceiling that looks like the actual sky and actually has real sunlight coming in. So all of these fabulous giant trees and little plants are able to grow there. We are still trying to get through as much of the temple as possible in order to try to save as many of the hobgoblins as we can. And starting with Gorf, why don't you tell me, Gorf, how you're feeling about this whole situation right now?
Well, we're not dead, so that's something, I suppose.
It is.
Really, we just need to get through this as quickly as possible and save as many of the hobgoblins as we can, because we just need to get through. Now that we're in fighting shape, I think we should be okay, but for a bit there it was kind of dicey, and some party members didn't want to wait, so...
Something on my throat.
Just a small side note, while you have been trying to save a bunch of hobgoblins, the fabulous people on the Dungeon for All server helped out and actually helped save an additional 15 hobgoblins.
Let's go!
So that is glorious.
Hey!
So good job, Dungeon for All server.
So they have already saved more hobgoblins than us. Amazing!
Yay!
So good.
Did you help with
All
that?
right.
Did you help with that?
Yes, the cat did help with that. It was great. All right,
She
Gruna.
saved the most.
Well, we made a promise and we're trying to actually deliver on that. We say that we will save all the hobgoblins that we can, and we're going through it, and we will do it. It doesn't matter if we are hurt, because we will get through it. I know we can. So God, don't be mad at me.
Yes.
In
You
the end,
can do
Luna
it.
loves you.
I'm still mad.
And what about Felix? How do you feel about all the craziness that's going on?
Honestly, I am just absolutely exhausted. After sprinting, all that way without any of Gorf's help, to fix all of our armors, and holding hands with Athul, which was fantastic. Thank you, darling.
Anytime,
I
sweetheart.
got to water a plant. That was the most relaxing thing I've done all day. I am just ready for a long rest.
Which you may or may not get today.
Well, here's hoping.
If we care about any of the hobgoblins, we won't.
We've got like 50 now. That's
you
enough,
got a small
right?
army.
There was probably like
Small,
1,000 or
little-
something.
I'm back. Okay.
If there's 1,000, they can
okay.
fight for themselves.
I know. That's true.
So now, we're not going to hear from Garibald yet because he's not officially joined the party. Freya, though, has sadly is now terrified of what's going on, and so she's just sort of hiding over here by the well, like crying and rocking back and forth because she is a spoiled little rich girl and just had no idea what she was getting into.
So mean.
And is
So mean.
now shouting at everyone else to go and kill those things, because it's your job to protect her. And why don't we hear from Mr. Athul? What's going on over there?
Well, due to my technical difficulties, I have.
Talking about technical
Wow,
difficulties.
timing! That was
On
beautiful.
brand.
Pinnacle of comedy.
Yeah, so Athul is going to take a moment to pull himself together. And what about Dill? What's our Reaper thinking?
Well, this is surely interesting. I'm glad that we can do something to help these different clerics of the dwarven gods and the hobgoblins. The area we are in is truly interesting, death-wise, and that's something very interesting for Dill.
Oh, yeah.
But he's very much along for the ride. He's hoping that there will be a time to perform some rituals and maybe take a rest.
Nope.
Well,
But he's
yeah,
doing,
we'll
he's
see.
doing mostly fine.
We lost the duel.
We'll see if you can take a rest. We'll see.
That audio
There's,
clip is exactly why I'm switching over to physicality.
All right. Well, so we left off. All of the imps have been destroyed now in this area. The hobgoblins have been saved from the greenhouse. Is there anything that you want to do in here?
I think we've done everything last session. We investigated, we saw that there were some interesting plans, we got the sticky liquid. Well, not liquid.
Well,
So I think
The sticky
Luna should
liquid.
be done.
the goal is the same as it was.
Well, it's the same time, so he wouldn't be saying the same as yesterday.
We need to keep moving.
Yes.
We could always
agree.
circle back around and explore. We just need to.
But I
Clear
just
this
made a
out.
new friend.
Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta say goodbye to your friends. At least for.
Don't even know their name yet, and I'll just walk back over towards you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, cool
All
tree
right.
man, what's your name?
Wait, who?
I said,
The
The
ants.
tree.
I said, cool tree man. What's your name?
Oh, the tree. I'm sorry. Hold on just a moment while I go look up that information.
Go
Oh my
look it up.
What's my name?
Random name generator.
Mhm.
Random
Call
To be fair, when you're a
tree
DM,
man.
I'm with you. I've been there. I know the
My
feeling.
name is Treebeard.
Treebeard. Oh,
Oh, that sounds copyrighted.
So he looks at you and he just says, "My name is Willow Song."
Oh, that's pretty
And
cool.
he starts, and suddenly you hear this sort of very deep sort of dirge. It's very pretty, the song that he sings, but there's no real words to it. And literally, you watch as like all of the panes of glass around the room sort of shake a little bit while he's singing. And it's less that you can hear the music, less that you can hear the song, and more that you literally feel it vibrating through the floor. Right?
Soul starts head bobbing.
All right, we should
Lovely name.
keep going.
All right, if we must.
We do.
Yeah, we really should.
Oh, what about the armor marks?
Should...
The what?
We'll have
Well-
to get by with what we have. We can't go all the way back.
Yeah. And
Are you
is
sure?
any of you
Wear
hurt?
armor.
I'm
We-
doing alright at the moment.
Do we even have enough spells to give everyone the armor thing?
No, we do
So-
not.
All
Well-
right, well,
That's
We do,
true.
but I think
I mean,
We
I've got
can
plenty of magic
maybe
to spare,
later.
but like I said, I don't wear armor. He just kind of looks down at his robes.
Uh,
well, neither do I.
You're right.
He points to his mark on his vest.
yep, I don't think we have time for doing that. Only the ones that are gonna take more damage I think it's enough.
All right, let's go.
Gorf, wanna go first?
Yeah, we'll go through the door. So, want to check it for traps at least?
Sure. I will check for traps. May I have guidance, and if someone helps me, advantage, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah.
I'll help him.
Oh yeah,
Her.
sure.
Oh, okay. Thank
You're
you.
probably better
What
helping
roll
him.
is it?
So
Probably investigation, right? For checking
it was
traps.
investigation, I think, yeah. Investigation.
To search for traps here.
investigation, and guidance.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot about. No, shoot.
all right.
Oh no, my intelligence.
21.
It's wrong now.
Yeah, so you did not find any traps. There are 0 traps.
Is the door unlocked?
Okay. Should be good,
It-
Gorf.
The door is in fact unlocked.
Gorp's gonna push it open.
Oh dear. Oh dear. All right, well, let's see if you like what you see in here.
I doubt it.
Let's see.
All right, let's get the description here. So this is the temple of Doug Marin Brightmantle. You step inside the temple and see absolute chaos. The air is thick with paper, parchment, and vellum, and it looks like people are throwing books across the room until you realize that the books are flying on their own.
Oh.
The chaos seems most pronounced on the other side of the room, and you not only see books flying on their own, but tables and chairs trying to tear some intruders apart. Through the haze, you see 3 white Abishai and several hobgoblins locked in battle, in addition to a blonde-haired, blue-eyed man that seems to be wearing some very intricate armor. And this is where we are now going to introduce the new character. So, new character, why don't you tell them what they see as you are battling?
Well, they see a very tall, blonde man wearing armor. He's having some sort of hammer and a shield, working together with a couple of hobgoblins to take down some demonic creatures that are going around this certain room.
That's right. What is he? What kind of weapon is he using?
He's using a maul-like hammer. On top of the hammer, like on the side, there is some sort of stone that has like a purple tint to it. It's a pretty big hammered, I'd say. More looking.
Nice. And what kind of style is he using? Is he super fluid? Is he like just beating the crap out of them? What's going on?
He's mostly just trying to hold the creature, or the Abishai, as it's called, I think, back and such, while he tries to assist the other hobgoblins to do their work as well.
Nice. All right, and everybody, roll me some initiative.
I was like, I like how we're doing
Yeah.
pre-initiative right now.
You're right.
All right, so like I said, I'm using physical dice to save us the time we were losing before. So,
I can
Ooh,
also roll
19.
for you too, Athul.
I know, but that was part of the time wasting.
Roll
15.
through-
All right, hold on one sec.
Well, Bruna is vibing. Battle? What's that?
Oh, right, Philip. Did you get the Beyond 20 extension?
Beyond 20 extension. No one
Oh,
ever
Oh,
mentioned that to me.
No one told him
no.
about it. We totally
I
forgot.
forgot about it.
Oh
It's
no,
so-
have I
just-
done something wrong?
No,
No,
we
that's
done
on us.
something
No.
wrong.
No, we
we
did.
did all the things wrong.
Do you have
So-
a
From?
D&D Beyond character sheet though?
Yes, I do.
Do you have
I
Well,
should
I
be
use it.
quick then.
Do you have
Quick
Chrome
instead of
or
quick.
Firefox?
I have Chrome.
So just go to extensions and then type in Beyond 20, and
Let me
basically
see
it'll
here.
manage. Oh well, oops! I just showed it for everybody.
Extension.
Now you guys see all my extensions. Twitter,
Oh
Twitch.
no!
Enjoy.
You know everything. Streamception.
You know everything.
Right, and it's added.
Cool. So now you should be able to click on your character sheet and roll and Beyond or the D&D Beyond, and then it will roll in roll 20.
All right.
All right,
20.
so I've
Hey!
got Ithul, I've got Gorf, I've got Gruna and Dill and Felix, and I've got everyone. Cool. We are good to go. All right.
Real quick, you said
And
the name of the thing that we're fighting. Would we know what that is?
you don't know the name. Sorry, I should not have said that.
Okay.
You see what
'Cause
you see.
out of character, I don't know what that is either.
Yeah.
Good.
neither.
I think
Good.
I know what it is. I'm just not saying anything.
No, it's good.
Good.
I just was. You said it.
Uh,
I was
so
like,
what-
oh.
What you see is it looks as though you are seeing like a twisted, disgusting version of like a half dragon that is very, very pale and gross looking.
They look like they have some substantial armor, or is that just their like natural kind of thing?
Me waking up on a Saturday.
They kind of look
They-
like gargoyles.
Yes,
Armored
yes,
Same
gargoyles.
Guillermo.
eyes.
I did, in fact, take a screenshot of you and then
Yeah.
use that to create these
I
characters.
shouldn't have sent that
Oh.
photo. I know. I know.
You were feeling sexy, and you just made a mistake.
I was feeling sexy, but
Yep.
I didn't delete it later.
Yeah. Nope. Nope.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, the first thing I think we're going to do is we are going to see what this hobgoblin's going to do. And he's going to, in the middle of battle, he is going to try to attack. They have been battling this guy for a while. And it looks like they are not doing great against these guys. So let's see what's going to happen. Oh, and he
Oh.
does manage to hit him. Isn't that
He was
delightful?
inspired
Look at you.
by the
Yeah, it's inspired by the
reinforcements.
bards.
The
you go.
reinforcements.
High five,
He
Bruno.
what?
He
We are
was
so beautiful that our bardic inspiration is just looking at us. It's like, oh, amazing! I'm gonna hit that guy now.
like, yay, we're not alone anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, look at those hot people. A mice, a Nord.
Actually, Gorf is definitely blocking the doorway, so they definitely can't see you. So.
But they can feel me.
Exactly.
All right. So it looks like as this guy like slashes with his weapon, you can see that it does not quite do as much damage as you would have thought. You know, that there's something going on here. There's a reason that these guys are taking so long to go down.
Mm.
And now it looks like it's Dill's turn. What's Dill going to do?
All right, I'm just going to get as close as I can with my movement, and because I'm not quite in range for my scythe, I'm going. The thing it's a little bit hurt, so I'm just going to rock my scythe back and forward, and the lantern hanging on top is going to start this ringing noise, and I'm casting Toll the Dead.
Oh Lord.
Toll it,
Lord,
baby.
Remember
Blue.
that you have
Toll it,
remember
baby.
that you have a familiar deal.
So, wisdom saving throw from the thing, or 2 points of necrotic damage.
Heck yeah.
Pulling out the
Let's
big
see.
guns.
Wisdom save. Is this
And
12
it got him,
save?
boys.
It
No,
does
it does
not.
not.
So he takes how much necrotic damage?
A whole
2.
All right. So he suddenly sort of like, it's like there's like a little fly around him, and he's like, oh, what just happened? Oh.
Ow.
And anything else, Mr. Dill?
That's me. My bird. Oh no, it's dead. Fuck. Never
It's
mind. That's
dead.
me.
Dead. Oh,
Your
no.
bird
It got poofed.
is dead. It's dead. You see this guy down at the other end. He suddenly sees like a whole bunch more people show up and realizes, this might be a little crazier than we had thought. So he sort of swats away some of the books and chairs that are coming after him. And you see him try to take off flying, but there's too much interference. So he just decides to run instead up towards you guys. And he's going to dash. Look at him. And now, Mr. Felix,
Oh, real
what are you
quick,
going to do against
I
these
don't know
nasty?
if it matters
What?
much, but the hobgoblins potentially have advantage, right, for flanking him,
Yes,
or maybe next time. Maybe they could crit him
They
and
do.
do a little more damage because I
No.
need to help them. No, they can never
Nah.
crit. That's
Nah.
illegal.
And Kyle, how long were we in the tree room?
I mean, long enough to have a battle, so a couple minutes. Like you guys, since you have come into this temple complex, it's been probably half an hour or something.
Okay.
We are
You know,
going
like,
fast.
yeah. No, you guys have
Alright.
not really taken any time to sort of like really dig into anything. It's been, you've spent maximum of like 10 rounds in a room.
Like
Yeah,
go,
like-
go.
Gotta go
Alright.
faster.
Actually,
All right, so
Gorp, I think
Felix,
that means we still have Longstrider. Because that's for an hour.
oh yeah, you do.
Same for Armor of Agathis.
So are you
You
still
know
on
what
top
you-
of course?
No,
I'm not.
no.
No. Because I had to hold hands with Athul that time too. So,
Oh.
Oh, so cute.
What's
yeah,
that?
it was very fun.
Actually,
I'm going to move. I'm gonna take a inspiration from Dill. I'm gonna move as close as I can get. That's not as close as I can get right now, but that's as close as I'm comfortable getting. And actually, right there. And then I'm going to cast. Ready for it?
Oh Lord.
Spare the
Ooh,
dying.
Oh, spare the dying. What?
Wait, spare the dying.
Toll
I
the
mean-
dead.
Yeah,
Toll the
I was-
dead, spare the
Toll
I
the
was like,
dead.
I was
Wait,
like,
what?
I know my spells.
I was like,
I know my spell.
oh,
It was a big
Uh,
range.
Oh,
oh
attack.
no. All right, give it to me. We'll do a little wisdom save
What's-
on this guy.
what's the save? Is it the same as Dill's?
it's 14 instead of 15.
So it's not as he takes 5 damage.
Oh.
And all of a sudden you see him sort of he now recognizes that there might actually be some danger.
I'm
Like,
in danger.
What? All right. And let's
Where Dill, I've
see.
got your back.
And
I'm
then
gonna
Mr.
put-
Hobgoblin guy. Let's see. we'll do. Oh yeah, no. Even with advantage, this guy whips. He like you see
Oh.
him like try to get at him, and it just like this guy just sort of like looks over a little bit and just goes like and just like flicks the sword away, and then goes to just slash someone else. And now Mr. Gorf, what's happening to Gorf?
Gorf is going to run. Going to run fast and long. He's going to. Oh,
Are you going
no,
to
this
long
is-
strut?
This is bad. No, that's a
Oh,
bad.
shit. Okay, all right.
Yeah, fuck it. Gorf's gonna go all in. He's gonna go right here. He's gonna dash. He's gonna dash right there. And he's
Oh.
gonna rage.
He's gonna rage.
He's gonna get real mad. Because he wants
All
to
right, I-
take a rest. But these hobgoblins are everywhere.
It's an
Literally.
angry bird that only wants to sleep.
Yes. Leave me alone.
I want my nap.
I'm tired.
All right. Oh my God. Okay, so is that it for Mr. Gorf?
That is it for Mr. Gorf.
All right, Ethul, what are you gonna do?
Let's see. 30 feet forward. And we're gonna give him a good old-fashioned frostball to the face.
I just realized how actually dumb that
Oh.
was. Because they're just gonna flank shit out.
Yeah, they sure are. You're sure-
Too late
Oh,
now.
well. It's too late.
Fuck.
Yep, Gorf, that is.
Let's see if
That
I
was a
can do
Gorf
something
thing to
about
do.
it.
Help me, guys! Help me! I'm stupid!
Help me! I fucked myself.
4 hit fiend.
Wait, you did
Sorry?
what?
Does a fiend hit? Ray of frost.
Sorry, does a what? Did
Ray
you
of
say
Frost.
15?
14. 1-4.
A 14. So, as you, which one are you shooting at?
Presumably the close one.
Well,
The closest one?
If
I
I
That
also
one?
have to
only
use
Okay.
the relay of the stream,
No.
so whichever one is close.
All right, so I'm going to move you a little closer. There we go.
I said full 30 forward,
and-
too, just in case no one heard me on that.
It's a what?
I also said I moved 30 feet forward.
Okay.
it,
cool.
it is
So
cutting
you
out a
can
little
stop
bit on our end. Just so you're aware.
God fucking damn it.
Language.
So as you
Paladin.
attempt to shoot this ray of frost,
Paladins.
this now all of a sudden this creature recognizes the fact that he is in trouble. There are now a lot of people. The hobgoblins he knew couldn't really do much, but now there's magic flying around, and so now he recognizes it's time to start killing people. So as you attempt to shoot this ray of frost, he just sort of looks at you, literally just moves his head a little bit, and it just flies right past. Like he is 100% not scared of you. So, anything
Good,
else?
that's right. Focus on me. That'll be it.
All right. Let us move on now to Gervold. And
Aha!
what are you going to do, good sir?
Well, I will say that I've probably noticed the new people that have entered this room from up there.
Yep.
Yes. I also
the crazy
have noticed-
bear run by you.
Yeah, the crazy bear, especially going for two of these foes single-handedly. I'm like, this guy needs help. I think I'm gonna basically do an attack with the hammer to the foe right next to me. So just a simple attack.
Okay. So give me
Yes.
an attack roll. You should be able to roll it in your Beyond or in your D&D Beyond character sheet.
Yes, I'll see if this is the right one.
There it is. Ooh, and you got it.
Ooh,
Are you doing
dirty
it
20.
one-handed or two-handed?
I don't think I got my shield up right now, so I'm doing it two-handed.
Okay. All right. If you
Convenient.
don't have your shield up, make sure that you unequip your shield so that your AC is changed.
Then you probably don't want to do that.
The shield is not equipped.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
All right. So is your AC still 18?
My
Next
AC is
on
still 18.
danger.
Okay. So when you equip your shield, your AC is going to be 20. At least?
Yes.
That'll
So-
be great.
but-
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
2 plus
is
AC.
is your Warhammer a magical item?
For what I do remember, sort of. Yeah, I think it has like a bonus against.
You have an ability that you
Mm.
can cast on a weapon, but your weapon
Oh,
itself
yeah.
isn't. If I remember right.
That's right. So you would need to use your
Divine
one
channeling.
use of your divine your divinity, channel divinity.
I don't think I'm gonna do that though. I'm just gonna go for a simple blow with the hammer.
Okay. So
A little blow?
when you take your hammer and you try to smack him with it, and he literally turns around and just grabs your hammer with his claw.
Oh,
And you can see that you did like the smallest amount of damage to him, but it literally was like scuffing it's like stubbing his toe, essentially. And he just sort of grins at you, and you see this sort of weird green vapor come out of his mouth. And he smiles at you.
That
What
looks
else
like
would you
danger.
like to do?
what kind of a fiend is this?
The worst kind.
Something
Uh,
else? Jeffrey?
Because you still have that was your action, so you still have a bonus action and you have a movement.
Oh, okay. Then I think I know what I gotta want to do. The creature in front of you, no, does he have like a firm grip onto my hammer, or like just stopped it with his hand?
He just like stopped it with his hand. If you were to pull it away, he wouldn't be able to stop you.
Yeah, I think I would try to take my hammer back, then focus back at the Baron the foe C is facing. Since I know that like the others are coming in, I'm like, oh yeah, they could probably take care of this guy because this guy is scaring me.
So you're going to go and you're going to move 30 feet?
I
towards
am
him?
gonna move towards this though. How do I ping again? This guy. And as I move more than 10 feet, I am gonna use my charger ability to push the foe 10 feet away.
Is charger a bonus action or is
A
it
bonus action. It is a bonus action.
Ooh.
Well, so
All right.
yeah.
So does that take an attack roll?
Yeah, kickback.
Let me see here.
The shoving motion of the charger feet does bonus action, but you can get a bonus to your attack normally if you just move up to them, I believe.
Now, does that require a shield or no?
This
don't
charger
think
does
so.
not require a shield. No.
Okay, cool.
Shoulder him.
All right, give
Okay.
me an attack roll.
Attack roll.
Or to shove. Yeah, it's bonus action to shove.
Shove. Where do I press on shove?
I would just do an attack roll with an unarmed attack.
Unarmed attack. Okay.
Yeah, what's
There
it?
you
I think it's-
go.
All right, so 23. All right, I'm gonna move your guy down here. So let me tell you exactly what happens when you do all of this. So first, let's see what's going on over here. Okay, so as you pull your hammer back, this thing starts squeezing a little bit, and it actually leaves claw marks on the metal of the hammer, and then tries to lash out and scratch at you as you try to escape. And he misses, thankfully. You then run down here and slam into this guy, which then shoves him 10 feet away,
Yeah.
which is delightful.
I-
All right.
They also go
Anything
to the bear
else?
and say, like, greetings, I'm here to help.
Well, I was gonna say that, but cool.
That's my sentence. What are you doing?
Thank
All
you.
right, let's see. Let me see. And it looks like Mr. Hobgoblin misses his attack, and it's all very sad.
What a pathetic
Very
Good try.
sad.
creature.
And let's try this again. See if the next and that Hobgoblin does succeed. So he does.
A little piddly
Let's see
amount
if
of
he
damage.
actually. And he does a little bit of damage. Sure does a little bit. That's nice. And now, let's see which one. Oh, it's this guy who's right next to you, Mr. Gore. Oh dear. And he looks
Dun,
at
dun.
you, and he's sort of surprised. He's like, talking bear. You'll look good on my floor. And then he looks at you, and
He just grins.
he does. All right, it looks like he definitely misses that attack. It's very sad. So he slashes at you with this wicked looking long sword, and then when that misses,
Oh, is he attacking again?
yep.
Oh, he won't okay.
So then he does hit with his claw, and he just rakes it right across your big bear face. And let's see how much damage he do. So he do 10 damage to you, and it's all very sad.
He notices that it doesn't do as much damage as he'd think it would.
Big 4.
Ooh.
He's like, "Huh, this guy's a little beefier than he looks, even though he looks super beefy."
Imagine.
And he just looks at you and he's like, "This'll be a fun dance, won't it?"
It will.
And now it's and now Garuna. What shall Garuna do?
Okay, I will take a little moment to assess, and can I make a check to recognize what type of creature we're facing?
Okay, give me a. Are you proficient? Which one are you proficient in, Arcana or Religion?
Jack of all trades. I'm half proficient in everything. I kinda know anything.
I do
everything.
know.
Bards.
Okay,
Arcana is my
alright.
most. Arcana is my most.
Give
that-
me-
that one I have the most.
Give me a Religion check.
All right. 18.
All right, so you know that these are. It's a good roll. You don't know everything about these guys, but what you do know about them is that they are, in fact, called White Abishai. And the Abishai, you know, are draconic devils that were created by Tiamat. And you know that, for
Are
instance,
these notes?
these
for a game?
guys. Pardon?
I think it
I didn't
was a field
I mean,
background
I
noise.
wasn't trying to read it. I just
Oh, okay.
looked upside down. I'm like,
Phil, can you switch to push to talk when you get a chance? Or
There's
yeah, no
so
worries.
you know, you can't remember exactly why they are so much more difficult to kill than other devils, but you know they are. That these are far more dangerous than anything you have faced in the temple yet.
Okay. So in that case, I will first say, "Be careful, guys. Those are dangerous." And then I will cast with my.
No shit.
You'll be next. I will cast a hex using my racial trait. So it's a it's a free hex to one of these guys.
Ooh, a free hex.
Yep.
Nice.
So 1 bonus action, concentration up to an hour. They take 1d6 extra necrotic damage whenever you hit it with an attack. So I will put it on this one over here. As you will see, as a marking starts appearing in his head that looks like a token, like almost like the token that I make when I do the thing for communicating, but like floating over his head.
All right.
And after that, an attack. Does an attack count, for example, also a Toll the Dead is an attack too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Toll the Dead also counts. So, and after that is my bonus. Since it's my bonus action, I will cast Toll the Dead on this guy too.
Yeah, it's considered a spell attack.
Alrighty. And what is what check do they have disadvantage on?
Disadvantage on?
Because you get to choose.
Wisdom.
It's not a saving
Wisdom,
throw.
okay.
It's not a saving throw. It's a check. Just to keep that. in mind.
Well.
Checks made with the chosen ability set.
Yeah, so no, but not saving throws. It's different.
So saving throws are not the same?
No.
For that?
No.
Then let's make a strength in that case.
All right. Well, he definitely makes his wisdom save.
Then no damage.
And it is and because he did it so well.
Oh no.
He looks at you and he's just like, the witch's bitch. Hello.
Not again.
Gloria."
I will kill you if you say that to me again. And
Your
that's all
I want a demon.
you. And yeah, he created very briefly a little psychic connection with you through the energy of the spell that you've got on him, and got a little insight into who you are. And now, anything else that you'd like to do?
No, everything done.
Okay. Next, we've got another little hobgoblin gonna do some damage. Gonna do it. And nope, he sure is not. Never mind. No, it's very sad. They are trying though. These poor hobgoblins.
I feel bad for leaving them.
Their hardest. So now it's this guy's turn. And he just looks at one of the hobgoblins. And let's see how he does. Yeah, he definitely hits with the longsword. And does a significant amount of damage to this guy.
Oh man, we can't. I guess we can't save them all.
There's and this guy, he is looking real rough.
Oh.
I mean, they've been fighting for a while, so he's definitely almost dead. And next, we've got this hobgoblin guy who's going to attack. And let's see what he does. And sadly, he misses too. But as he attacks, this Abishai actually suddenly lashes out and bites this poor guy right in his face.
Oh no.
And does a big chunk of damage. And so he bites him, and then you watch as the area around the bite suddenly starts, you see ice crystals forming around it, and you see that whole area sort of turn black and start just dying on its own, like it's being frozen to death. And next, we have got Dill. What are you going to do, Dill? Are you going to do anything interesting, Dill?
Yeah, lay down and cry. No, I'm just moving up right here into melee with this fiend.
All right, get him.
And
Get him.
yeah,
Get
I'm
him.
swinging with my scythe.
You have
That's
advantage.
what fucks up. Yeah, I'm
Even though
flanking with this bitch, right?
They basically do nothing, but you have advantage. Yay, hobgoblins.
Right.
They helping.
Get him. Get him. Ooh, look at you. Yes, you do
Ooh.
hit. Ooh, you hit both times. Oh, wait, that was your
Well, that was with
advantage.
advantage,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's next
All
level.
right.
Next level.
So 11 slashing and 1 necrotic damage.
Let's
And your
go.
ancestral scythe is magic. So suddenly you watch as like this digs into him and he is pissed off now. And you see as you attack him, let's see, what's your nope. As you attack him, he tries to bite you and he misses. But you can feel like the cold of his jaws, like his teeth, his mouth just exudes this frosty coldness that is, like you can feel it sort of creating a little bit of frost on your armor. It's
Okay,
just
sorry,
crazy.
I'm back.
Oh,
Lovely. Since I've already pissed him off, I'll bonus action attack again with the other end.
Oh my god.
Why not?
Oh, no.
Because I can.
Oof,
14
Oh.
probably misses.
It does miss.
Oh,
And he, as you attempt with the other side, he sort of like whips around and uses one of his wings to like knock the side away.
cool.
And with that, it is now the turn of the guy that got knocked away. And so he comes up here and flanks Mr. Gorf
Oh.
and says, I want a new teddy bear.
Bastard.
Aw.
And let's just see here. Does he hit? He does hit with his long sword, and he does 9 damage to Mr. Gorov,
Okay.
and then he attempts to bite him or attempts to claw at him. And oh wait, did I hit bite instead of claw? It's the same thing. So let's see. And he does 21 damage to Mr. Gorf.
Are you looking okay, Gorf?
Could be better.
Okay.
And he's like, and both of them just start laughing at you. This'll be simple. Now, Mr. Felix, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna see that Gorf's having a little bit of trouble, so I'm going to move a little bit closer towards the middle of all of them,
Yep.
and I'm gonna attack the one that just attacked Gorf. Has
Ooh,
this
with
one taken
what?
damage? Has this one taken damage?
This
Only
guy?
shock, I think.
Yeah,
He has not.
that guy hasn't. I'm still gonna do Toll the Dead.
All right. Let's see if his wisdom save holds out. And it does. And he
Dang.
just sort of looks at you and giggles a little bit and then goes back to Gorf. And anything else you'd like to do?
No. Not this time.
All right. Well, let's see
Guys are
if
tough.
Mr. Yeah, no, these are not to be fucked with. So he misses on his attack, and it's all very sad. And he's looking pretty rough anyway. So next, Gorf, what are you gonna do?
Gorf's
You
gonna
are now
say,
being flanked
My
by some
turn.
terrible
and he's gonna
creatures.
reckless attack this one right here.
All right,
If he's
get
already
him.
flanked, he
Ooh,
might as well
reckless.
go all out.
I mean, yeah, same numbers.
Does 26
Ooh,
hit?
it sure does.
So, wait, why didn't it calculate the... Oh, no, it did. Okay, so that's 17 damage. So he just takes it and he
17
just
damage.
freaking just the reckless attack means that he just went and was like super open as he just took the hammer and just like smashed down on his freaking stupid head.
Yeah.
Your stupid
And
head.
this demon, this devil just like looks at you, like when it strikes him, he's like, oh, what is that? And
And
suddenly
if it
seems
matters,
a little
it's
scared.
radiant damage. If it matters.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm guessing he's not under 25 either.
He is not.
I figured. Be like, I get hit too. Let's
And how
dance.
much and anything else from Mr. Gorf?
He is going to, as a bonus action, reach in his pack and shove a little treat in his mouth. And he's going to get 2 temporary hit points for his little snack.
Nice.
Just
All right.
One
And
gulp.
Mr. Ithul, what are you gonna do? He's gonna get crazy, is what he's gonna do.
Great.
You're muted.
Imagine it's like making like the most beautiful description, and it's like, oh,
Right.
Did you put it on push to talk?
Push to talk don't work for me.
There we go.
Anyways,
Oh.
I'm assuming the 3 that are directly in front of me are hobgoblins, and on the other side of them is the fiend.
Yes.
Yep.
Good assumption.
I'm gonna move 30 feet diagonally so I can kind of get around them and get a visual on Gorf.
All right. You're over there now.
So
And what are you gonna do?
I just have to say,
Gonna
Kyle,
do all kinds of crazy shit?
real quick, that maneuver, that flanking maneuver was brilliant. And I was like, oh shit, he got me. I was like, oh no. I was not anticipating that at all. I was like, oh. So.
But now that I'm closer
Good.
to Gorf and have him in sight, I should be able to see his little fuck faces. How close to the fiends that are attacking Gorf right now from where I moved to?
You're like
20 is the
15
closest.
feet.
20 feet.
Perfect.
So there's
20 feet, yep.
Go ahead, DM.
So you're 20 feet from the one that is surrounded by the other hobgoblins, and that one has the hex on it. And then you're 20 feet from one of the Abishai that is surrounding Gorf, and 30 feet from the other one.
All right, the one that's near Gorf, that's within 20 feet of me. I'm gonna dip my hand in my own shadow, Farum Umbra, pull out another shadow blade, and I'm gonna fling it directly at his back.
Rude.
They are not the nice
Um,
people. We can do that.
Give me an attack roll.
They're not even.
Only one better than my last one. Does a 15 hit?
It does. Look at you.
We
Give
know
me
the
some-
number.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually
We cracked
expect
the
that
code,
to hit.
guys. We cracked the code.
All right, so 2d8. Oh, bull. 9 psychic damage.
Ooh, psychic damage. Look at you.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it just stops, and it's like, what is that? Oh.
Just has this blade of darkness sticking out of the back of its head.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just it's like trying to get it off, and it's just not working. All right. Anything else, Athul?
That is all I can do.
All right. Next, Gervold. Are you here to save the day?
I am here to try to save the day, at least.
Hey,
These guys seem to be
circle
really
around
tough.
this one and let's crush him.
I agree with you. Let's go ahead.
All right, are you gonna flank him?
I am first gonna ask, equipping my shield. What kind of action is that? Is that a bonus action?
So you get a oh good. It's a free
Yeah.
you get one free action to interact with one item that could be like drawing your sword, or maybe the shield is different, but I assume it's like on your back. You can like pull it off.
No, I think it's the same. So you would get it's a free action to
Per
actually
turn.
equip it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a free.
You get
Yeah,
one free
I like
action.
that.
So like you can't like draw your sword,
Right.
attack, put your sword back, and then like take it out another weapon, like in one turn.
Yeah.
No,
So,
I'm just gonna have my
yeah.
shield out for
Yeah,
the rest
So
of
the
the day.
shield, yeah.
Okay, shield's out. Gonna fix that on my character sheet, equipment, all
And
that.
I
yada,
did
yada.
double check. It is 18 with the shield equipped.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah.
Right.
But you're good now. It's
That's
good.
fine.
I
So
am.
moving on.
I am once again gonna do a normal strike.
Okay. So
On the,
no interesting fun abilities or anything for you?
I mean, could I do the sacred weapon, channel divinity, and
I
then
believe
strike?
Yeah, it's a bonus action. I think you should be able to.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it
okay.
lasts for 10 rounds.
Yeah, so that's good.
That's great. I suppose I'll do that. I'll use my channel divinity to
All
use
right.
sacred weapon.
Can you put that description up? So if you just click on
Gotcha.
the thing, it should pop a description up. There we go.
Yes.
All right.
Ooh.
So
Right.
Then I basically
Nice
use
long.
this, I think.
So let me see. Channel Divinity Sacred Weapon. Each fiend or undead you can see within 30 must make a wisdom saving throw. Hold on one sec.
That's the wrong one. That's
No.
the
Yeah, no, I'm looking. Where's the
sacred
is
weapon?
there
You get a +3 to your attack rolls.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What
Sacred
about
weapon.
damage?
All
Does
right.
it get damage boost?
For 1 minute you add charisma.
No. But it counts as a
Okay, it becomes magical. It's
Yeah.
magical and it gets a +3.
and you get light.
So cool.
So
All
I
right.
basically hold up my hammer and just sacred weapon, my hammer,
So
and
tell me what that looks like when you do it.
when I do
Even.
it, I basically hold up my weapon, shield on this arm, left arm, hold my hammer up like this. The little stone on the side of the hammer starts to give out some sort of purple glow, and that glow kind of moves along with the hammer.
Nice, leaving little trails.
Yeah,
And suddenly
some sort of shine.
You invoke the power of Helm to protect your new friend Bear Person.
Yes.
Mr. Bear Person.
Bear.
All right, awesome. So now give me an attack roll.
Giving you an attack roll. Then I just click on the warhammer, right?
Yeah, and then
Yep.
we'll need to add manually the bonuses because right now
All right.
you could use charisma.
Oh,
Way!
Give him hell!
Yeah.
Give them hell!
I shall
yeah.
smite you!
My God. You saw it here first.
Right. So you
Batman,
channel
I
your
said I
Beginner's
had your
luck.
back.
That's it. Beginner's luck.
And as you invoke the power of Helm, you strike with your warhammer, and you see this light sparkle as it smashes into this fiend. And Helm is pleased that you are, in fact, trying to destroy this fiend and help a new friend. You must defend him. And you do 12 damage to him. And he sort of shrieks
The 12
at
was
the divine.
with the two-handed.
Oh, so
But
I'm a liar.
The other
So it's
thing
8.
is that it doesn't seem that D&D Beyond has a way to do this, but he uses his charisma modifier instead of his strength. So that roll was with his strength modifier. So it's just you just add a +1 to the roll and +1 to the attack. That's how we have to calculate. Well,
Oh,
well, technically,
So wait,
it's
so for 1 minute you add your charisma modifier to attack rolls with. So I think you just add your charisma modifier on top of your strength modifier
yes.
Yeah, I would say
for
so.
attack.
Yeah,
That would
that's
be
where
a
the +3
5.
comes from.
oh, gotcha.
Yeah, they're
gotcha.
stacking. It's not one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it doesn't. So yeah. So
it's
all right. So you
+3.
do a
Yeah.
huge amount of damage to this guy, and it definitely hits much harder than it did the last time. This guy doesn't really seem to have any defense against.
He got crunched.
Yeah.
And as you do, you feel a little bit of the power of Helm infuse you because of this fabulous crit. And everyone within 30 feet of you just gets a tiny little bonus to their AC. So you get everyone around you gets a +1 bonus to their AC.
Yeah.
For the next...
I am here to protect. As I feel like Helm's spirit going through me, I like breathe
Going
in
to be
with my
crying,
hand
like,
in my
I'm here to
chest, like this
protect
is
you.
going to be good. I love the wind in my hair. Let's do this.
And next we've got a little hobgoblining action over here. We're gonna see maybe if they can do some damage to this guy. Ooh, and he crits. Delightful.
He crits
The
for
inspiration.
4
The tides are
damage.
turning, my friends.
So let's see. So he does. Hold on one sec. What's your bonus? You get +1, so he gets +2. So that's 7, 8, 9 plus 1d6 from the hex.
I do
So
believe
it
the
actually
hex
does
only counts for the caster, I think.
Yeah, that's only for crew now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Although I probably
Oh,
should shut
rude.
up, but
unfortunately.
just so we
Yeah, well, that's rude.
yeah.
So, like, he
Sounds
actually
Come on,
does
Gord.
a little bit of damage to this guy, but it's still obviously not a whole bunch. But he did it. He was very proud
He did his
of what
best.
he did.
He did his very
That's
best.
right. And now we've got another
that's
one.
enough.
Nope. And Mr. Hobgoblin definitely misses. And now it's this guy's turn who is flanking you. And he's like, "You think you can hit my brother and get away with it?" And he is going to come after you with his longsword. And let's see. Does he hit? It looks like he does.
Oh, no.
All right.
Is that
How
with
much
plus
damage?
whatever from
With the
AC?
17?
Oh no, he did miss because of that. There we go.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Gorf's just gonna
And now-
spit on
Woot,
his feet
Woot, woot.
as he misses.
I'm literally like moving the hit like a little bit, like no.
But he still does do
no.
he still does do 6 damage with his claw.
No.
So he gets you and he's like, "You can't escape from me forever." And now it's Gruna's turn again, and what's she gonna do?
Okay, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one with the hex with
Get
a
it.
well
Get it.
underwhelming 11.
You
Oh,
have
and you
advantage.
know.
You have advantage.
Oh, you
Do
do
I?
have advantage. Yeah.
Okay, let me see with advantage then. Please.
Smack him.
No. Oh no.
Nope.
Won't won't.
I'm just-
So
It still
Is Gunnar
hurts
gonna
that
do anything else?
that he's saying all those things about the witch. I'm a bit distracted. I just failed. Oh! I will need some help, and I will use my Tales from Beyond as a bonus action and see which spirit wants to come to my aid.
Ooh. All right.
1 second that I found it.
The new
many-
Ravenloft that came out yesterday.
Yes,
Fancy.
there are some changes.
Ooh.
So
And which
1d6.
one did you get?
I'm gonna get the 4th, which is the Tale of the Runaway. The target can immediately use its reaction to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space it can see. And also, other creatures can do the same with me. So I can teleport all my team with me. So
Oh, nice.
my eyes will turn blue, and I will see as my left hand that is covered with bandages will start glowing, and you will see as my hair starts floating. And only Gruna will see this really skinny person, almost shy looking at her with tears in his eyes. But nothing, he says nothing at all. And with that, I will move a bit closer to my allies. And that's all.
All right.
That's a feat.
And let's see if Mr. Hobgoblin can get this guy. Nope. Womp womp. There's, and now Mr. Abishai is going to try to murder.
Mr. Abishai.
And
It sounds like a friendly old man for some reason.
now the hex gives. So he's got disadvantage on his attacks, right? Because of the hex.
No.
It's only on checks with any strength checks.
Strength checks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's going
In
after
case of
this
a
guy. Let's
shoving or
see.
something like that.
Let's see. And this poor guy falls down.
I don't know if it
And is
matters,
now-
but he does have +1 AC.
Right.
Probably doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
no, it didn't.
I figured, but I figured I'd mention it. It's like,
Just in
no.
case.
He's still fucking.
He's fucked up.
Yeah, so he's at 0, so he'll start doing death saves next round.
Oh, nice. They don't get killed outright. That's
And now he's going to go after the next guy with his claw, and let's see. Yep, he gets him. It's all very sad. You're watching these hobgoblins start to go down. Ooh. Yep, and then this guy goes down too.
Oh no.
And gets shoved back. So now this guy's no longer being flanked. And now he turns his attention to everybody else. And that guy will do a little death save, and we'll see how that goes. And he succeeds on 1, so that's good.
Hey.
All right, so we'll say he's got a green there. Good.
Oh.
And now it is Dill's turn. What's Dill gonna do?
Go get him.
First, I'm going to just move around him over here. So I'm
Oh.
stepping between the one that's down and so flanking with the one on the opposite side. And I'm swinging with my scythe.
All right,
Caught him!
get that bastard. Ooh, and you hit.
Old man Abishai needs to go down.
All right.
So
And,
9 slashing damage and 5 necrotic.
14 damage. This guy is pissed off at you, dude. He is not happy. Oh my god.
And to piss him off even more, bonus action attack again.
Do it. Do it. And you
I think
hit.
that hits.
Yes.
All
Let's
right, this is a
go.
little bit less damage. So 6 points of damage.
All right. He's looking pretty messed up at this point. And he's like, I'm going to kill you for that.
Okay.
Joke's on you, he's already dead.
He's already
I'm already
dead.
I'm not even alive.
He can't
1,000
hide
years
there.
too late.
All
That's my
right.
turn.
Let's see. All right. And this Abishai, he is going to, he's going to look like he's looking between Gorf, who hit him, and the new guy who hit him. He's like, oh. And then he's not an idiot, so he realizes that he has a better chance of hitting Gorf. So he's going to go for it.
Sure.
And let's see. It looks like he hits you, Mr. Gorf. Very sorry.
With the 17? 17? Maybe?
No, with the 20.
Oh, okay.
And he does 5 damage.
Yep.
But he misses with his claw and just growls at you He likes watching you bleed, though. He thinks it's fun. And now, Mr. Felix, what are you gonna do?
Wow.
Gorf, how you looking?
I'm fine for now.
All right, I'm gonna help
I'm
Gil with
fine.
these hobgoblins on the other side. You
Do it. I'll call if I need
don't
it.
fail on me. Okay, I'm gonna move all the way over here in between these two guys, and I'm going to.
Show me the path that you took.
Well, I was here, right? So I guess right here. How do you do it? Oh, you right click.
Boing.
Right
Okay.
there.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, so you're all right. Then you're gonna take an attack of opportunity
From who?
from
Oh,
the
because I
avatar.
went. Oh, okay.
Because you went into his space and then left.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
I
right
think
here.
that he
You
can
go-
do it without actually
you
going.
you go. Oh, and he critted on the mouse.
He crit with.
Oh,
You got a
dude.
20.
Dang.
So let's see. So you do. So he does 13 damage. What does that
Okay,
do to you?
I'm pretty good. I'm
Not that
Actually,
bad,
that's
okay.
not nearly as bad as I
Yeah.
was
Okay.
anticipating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna
I'm-
be like, yeah,
I was
30
like,
damage.
oh
So
no,
he
the
reaches
loyalty
down.
armor really helped.
So he reaches down and just grabs you with a big claw and starts squeezing you, and you feel like like you're just in a vice, and then you just bite his hand, and he like releases you and throws you up against
Oh,
over towards the hobgoblin.
Oof, so
How
And you
dramatic.
sort of
How did he taste?
yeah. Kind of lemony, honestly. It's gross.
Not bad, actually.
Yeah, actually, it
Huh.
was, low key,
No.
low key was good.
Okay, good.
A little bit of
Low-key will be
seasoning,
tasty.
you know. Gorf, you could make this work. I'm telling you. Okay. All right. I'm gonna cast Air the Dying on one of these guys. The one that didn't succeed a saving throw yet. The top one.
Okay, all right. So he is now stabilized with 1 hit point, but he is still unconscious. All right. Anything else, Mr. Felix?
For now, no.
Okay. Well, that is that hobgoblin being stabilized. And Gorf, what are you gonna do? So
Gorf
you've
is-
got one guy. You've got one guy that looks like he hasn't been scratched, and then another guy that looks like he's taken, like he's got some blood on him.
we are definitely going to just, double team this dude and just smack.
Nice.
I
Nice.
imagine it's like the scene in Winter Soldier where Captain America and Winter Soldier are like punching Iron Man like in the middle, and he's like,
Ah,
Yeah.
it's like that. It's like that. So
Just with giant warhammers instead of shields.
instead of fists, shields. Exactly.
how would be America
Right.
because the
It's-
shield,
Fuck 'em
It's
up, Gorf.
coordinated.
Fuck him up. Get him. Get him.
26.
Yes.
Good
Like,
job.
you like
Hit
edging
him.
these crits, and that
Oh.
is 11 plus. I think it's still 2. So that's 13, I believe. I think the rage still
Oh,
only gives me 2.
right.
Yep.
And what is the wisdom save?
The wisdom save is. Let me pull up the screen. This 15. Either he dies
Okay, so
or he's frightened.
he saves on his wisdom. But now he just looks at you, and you just hear this this weird scream that comes from the very center of him, and you see like his whole body start to cover itself in frost. And as he screams, it's like somebody is just shoveling snow in your face, right? and he is obviously just terrified now. So what is Gork going to do anything else?
He's gonna reach in his pack again, and he's going to take snack.
All right.
He gets second snack.
The power
It's
of
like,
magic.
it's like a little
Good.
like roll. He's like just little roll and just shoves in his mouth. It's like chewing.
And
Little Skyrim
cool.
logic.
Yeah. That's it. I'm out. So you only get
The wheel of peace.
you only get a
Yeah.
couple. Yeah, just
All right, Ithul, what are you gonna do?
All right. Well, Gorf and the new guy seem to be fine. I'm going to flank around to the one that's dealing with the hobgoblins, and as I do so, I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon my Shadow Blade back to my hand and give a good old swing.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
And
I can't get
are you
into a
going
flanking
after the
position,
same
right?
one?
no, you can. I mean, he's already flanked.
I'm
so if
attacking
you
the
just
one that-
throw it-
Yeah, he's already flanked, so you can have advantage.
If you're
So
attacking
give
the
me some
one that
attack
the
roll.
hobgoblins are surrounding.
Yeah, that's
So
what's surrounded
gimme-
by the hobgoblins, right?
Yes.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh, nice. All
The
I
right.
almost
Give
got a
me,
nat
20s
1 on the other
today.
one too. It was scary.
give me some crits.
Athul strong.
Yeah.
8, 5, 5, 7. So 10, 17, 25, 27 psychic damage.
Jesus, are you kidding me?
That's a heavy blow.
Well,
And
dusting off the
that's
shoulders
one.
there.
Hurts.
So what you see is you pull this blade from the shadow, right? And you fling it directly at this Abishai, and something crazy starts happening. It's like it's not just doing damage to it, it's like it's sucking the life, sort of sucking the soul out of this Abishai. And you watch as the Abishai dies. But somehow the blade remains there on the ground instead of reverting into shadow.
What are you doing, girlfriend?
So there is now this blade on the ground that is sort of, you can see a little bit of frost starting to spread out from the blade. Anything else you'd like to do?
Did you just crit a magic item into existence? Because that is the most badass thing that's ever happened
Just throws his hands
ever.
into the air. I love shadow magic.
She just got real.
If that's the case, that is the most badass thing I've ever heard.
I love
Ever.
that. If you'll be
Holy shit, that is so cool!
Pick it
Could
up,
I
man.
pick it up? Or do I have to wait?
No, you still have your movement, so you can
Alright,
head
so,
over. You can head over here.
I'll very cautiously pick
Make
it up out
sure
of the
that none of
ground.
the hobgoblins take
So-
it first, though.
you're gonna be
As,
like, if he just
as soon as you pick it up, you feel like you watch as this sort of frost covers your hand. It doesn't hurt, but you now have like just a shimmer of snow on your hand, and you hear a voice in your head that suddenly screams, "You can't keep me trapped forever, mortal."
Way.
Oh! You just soul gemmed him in your sword.
So I'm gonna have to create a specific magic item, but you now also have an ancestral weapon.
Oh my god.
Because you just used your shadow to actually suck the soul out of an Abishai, and are using it to empower this sword, which is now a physical sword, but you can store it in your shadow. So you can choose to pull this sword out of your shadow,
That is so
or
sick.
or you can choose to pull a regular shadow sword. The thing is that this sword will do. It does frost damage plus it will do. Let's say for now, and this might get modified later, but let's
Mhm.
say for now it will do an additional 1d6 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Let me
So
tell you.
do I
that's a cool
do so like
improvement.
switch the
That's-
2d8
that's a
for
cool improv.
2d8 psychic to 2d8 cold and then a d6 of psychic?
Yeah, so it'll be 2d8 cold instead of your regular, and then 1d6 psychic damage. And I'm going to come up with some interesting things that this thing does as well.
That is
So good
badass.
job.
The fool just
You
grins
have-
and he just telepathically, if he can, into the sword and just like, welcome to the team, asshole.
Yay! Yay! Old man!
Preach it to
Old
that
man!
guy.
Oh,
Old man
highlights.
Abishai! Old
Clip
man
it.
Abishai is on
Clip
our
it.
team. Yeah. We won you over with the power of friendship, bitch.
That's right.
We're in an anime now. We're recruiting all
So,
the
yeah.
bad guys.
You're
So
in the
we'll-
anime.
So we will
I
create
love
that
it so much.
for you. So it'll be in your D&D Beyond thing. But for now,
Yeah, I can make that really easy.
it is
Yeah.
time. It is time for Gervold to see what he is doing.
I always think you're.
And now,
supposed to say my name.
now just everybody, just FYI, everybody, you no longer have the +1 to AC anymore.
Do I still have my
Oh, gotcha.
magical weapon thingy?
Yes, you
Yeah.
do. That lasts for
Alright.
10 rounds.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm not gonna attack though. I'm gonna look over at Borf, and because I've seen how these two
It's
what are they called
Gorf.
again?
Gorf with a G.
Gorf.
I like
Yeah.
Borf.
Borf.
I like Borf.
Or I like Borf too.
Abishais. Okay, but I've seen how both of these Abishais have been taking like very good hits at this bear thing. I'm getting kind of concerned that like maybe he can't really take it much anymore. So I like lean over like, Comrade Bear, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm a little banged up, but I'll be fine. Let's finish this
Oh.
bitch off.
Don't worry, I have a plan. So what I do
I like
Is
plans.
I will move like this and charge at the Abishai over here and try to shove him. This one
Okay.
with the charge fee again onto these shares.
Okay, so now I know that you have Shield Master gives you some additional options, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are those?
And likely you'll take an opportunity attack. I think.
Yeah.
I think
that's what I
Shield
was-
Well,
Master
no,
is just after an attack, you can shove again.
So hold on. So first of all, he's not actually going to take an
Okay.
opportunity attack because he's terrified
The fear. Okay.
right now.
Right.
I thought that only
He's
affects
frightened.
me.
So he's,
Okay. Cool. That's great. Even better.
So now what's going on? So can you pop up Shield Master for me?
Yes, sir. It's right here, beyond 20.
Okay. Effect that allows you to make dexterity save. Okay, so that's it with the Shield Master.
That
you get
is
the evasion.
really good, though. That is really
Yeah.
good. No,
All right,
fireball.
cool.
No.
So you're gonna do all right. So you're heading down here, and you are
Right
going
below.
to give me an attack roll.
Attack roll. That's just unarmed, right?
Yeah.
I think there's actually a special thing where you get with
Shove
the
shove it
charger.
athletics.
With what?
Oh, it says you either gain a +5 bonus to your attack, or you can push him.
Oh, okay.
Which that's
So
really
just-
cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
just
and
give me a regular attack.
Regular attack. Here you go.
All right, and you miss, sadly.
Crap.
So as you try to shove him, he actually just grabs the top of your shield and slams it into the ground.
Oh,
And then he bites you in the shoulder.
There is a different way to
God.
do the shove attack, but we could do that next time or later.
all right.
Just a note.
And
Not a big deal.
so he digs his teeth into your shoulder and you take 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Okay.
Yep.
Am I like prone since he like shoved my shield down, or am I
Nope.
like still standing up?
Nope, he just took it and just like slammed it into the ground so that you couldn't do anything with it.
All right. I still have my action since all of that was movement and bonus actions. So since I am right next to Gorf, I will use my lay on hands to give him some extra HP,
Ooh.
and I
All
will
right,
give him.
how much?
Gorf won't say no to that.
I will give him the full thing, 20 HP.
Ooh!
All
He
right.
seems like a very effective combatant, and I want that on my side.
Right.
Gorf is looking hella fresh now. Not fully fresh. Not like 100%. But he's like
But hella.
hella.
Yeah, so Gorf receives 20 HP.
Very nice. All
like when
right.
you call him
Anything else
Gorf.
for you?
Borf.
I think I'm just gonna like try standing there, ready to like defend Gorf. I'm trying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try
All right.
covering his back.
Well, as you are doing that, one of the hobgoblins comes up and crits this frightened Abishai right here. And let's see.
Little baby pee-pee pants Abishai.
So he does. And he definitely takes a little bit more damage there. And he's just, now this Abishai is just freaking out. He doesn't know what's going on, which way is up. And then this guy comes down and tries to do the same thing. He's like, if you can do it, I can do it. And he does actually hit him, does not crit though, which is okay. And he
Good
does
job, hobgoblins.
even more damage. That's right. And now that the tide seems to be turning and the Abishai are like, this isn't cool. This isn't cool.
That's why you shouldn't talk
Game
shit
over,
and you
man.
can't back it up.
So he's going to go after Gorf again.
Gorf did not
This
reckless
time
attack
he
this
is-
time.
But this guy is going to reckless attack this time.
Oh
So-
shit, he got reckless attacked? Crazy.
Yep.
I love it.
So the Abishai is attacking Gorf, the one that's right next to him. Can I use my reaction to give the Abishai a disadvantage on that attack?
You can, so he just doesn't get advantage. All right, but he still hits, at least with his long sword. And so Gorf takes 5 damage, and then he's going to claw at him. And he's all pissed off because he did not get his advantage.
I smile at him like, there you go.
So 15. So he looks at you and he's just like, oh, you're gonna pay. And so Gorf takes 15 damage.
Oh.
And now, Gruno, what are you gonna do?
Okay,
That was-
since
that was
the other
just a bite,
Abishai is dead, since the other Abishai is dead, I will look to the one that is hitting Gorf, and my hair will start floating again, like flowing like if it was underwater. And even Gruna doesn't know where that comes from, but we will start chanting, "Wolf and horse, all signs of might, lend your strength to me this night." And as she does that, the hex will pass to the other Abishai, and after that I will conjure a Eldritch Blast and throw it at him.
That's cool.
This one or the one that's
Nice.
afraid?
Yeah, the one that's hitting you, the one that is the nearest.
That
to me.
one.
This
Okay.
This B.
What I
Close
have
this
my thingy. There we go. I have to write the spells now. Some the spells. I like the witchy vibes.
I love how much shit the demons talk,
All right.
even when they're completely outnumbered.
Right?
It's probably my favorite
Well, it
thing.
looks
I don't
like
have
you
advantage, I guess, or do I?
No, you
on
do.
that
He
one, you
reckless
do not.
attacked. He reckless attacked.
Oh,
so
he
you-
did.
yeah.
So yes, you do. You do get
Then
advantage.
I don't hit either.
And you still miss.
Ah.
So there you
Aw.
go. And anything else from Miss Gruna now that she's got her
Nah,
hair
she's just
waving out?
frustrated.
Big sad.
Fuck, I don't domain my spells yet. I don't have enough power.
All right. And now this hobgoblin-y guy is going to come down and try to get in on the action here with this guy, and he misses. It's so sad. And now this guy is going to do another death saving throw. Let's see how you're going to do. Oh no. And he loses. It's all very sad. All right. And now we have got Mr. Dill. There is what looks like a terrified Abishai and an Abishai that has not been touched yet.
All right. Yes, I am just running down. I'm passing by the hobgoblins, and I'm getting positioned here, flanking with the one opposite, and I am just like doing a swing, roundabout swing with my ancestral scythe.
Nice. Get him. Get him.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
Ooh, damn. Okay, all
That
right.
was a
We've
Let's see
both
how
been
much
rolling
damage you
19s
did.
today.
Dang.
All right, give me some damage.
So 8 slashing and 3 necrotic.
11. Ooh, Lord. He is just freaking out right now. Anything else you'd like to do?
Bonus action attack again.
All right, do it. And now, let's see if you
Oh.
do hit him. All right, give me
Yeah!
some
Holy
damage.
Little less damage on this one. 7 points of damage.
Oh, but it's enough. This guy is dead.
Yeah,
Tell
I just
me
do
about
like a
how that
swing around.
happened.
I just run from the position where I am, and as I like just pass around him, I swing twice. One of the first attack like slashes through the chest, exposing guts, and the second one just goes straight through the neck, and the head flies off.
And you just see, as with the other ones, as with all of the other devils, suddenly there is another blood gem floating in the air right here. And let me see now. Felix, what are you going to do?
Well, first of all, let's see. Spare the dying this guy.
Okay, fabulous. So he is now.
Sorry, Kyle, I had 5 more feet. Could I just move my last feet to get up to the last guy?
Hmm. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
And so we spared the dying Mr. Felix. And then
Right.
what else?
I'm gonna be clutching my chest. I really took a huge hit that last round, and I'm just gonna,
Yeah, you did.
I'm just gonna like, kind of almost limping, past Athul. I'm just gonna be like, I can't move my guy. What the heck?
He's moving. I see him moving.
Oh, is he?
Is it
He's
just
not
delayed?
moving. Yeah, it's frozen for me. But I'm just gonna move 35 feet closer, just above where all the action is. And I'm just gonna be like, okay, hobgoblins are okay. I need to help Gorf, and that'll be all of my thing that I can do.
You need
All
to help
right, as
yourself.
you are,
Gorf's like, I
as you are
appreciate it,
limping
but
there.
you're looking in a lot more shape than I am.
All right, so you've stabilized the hobgoblins. This guy is there now. Gorf,
Gorf
are you just
is-
gonna hang out, just
Gorf-
sort of chill for a
Yeah,
little
Gorf's
bit?
gonna pull out his pack and eat some tea and sausage. No, he's going to Gorf smash! And because he recklessly attacked, because he's not technically flanked right now, he is going to hit him with advantage.
Get him, get him. All right, give it to me. Give me some numbers. Ooh, and you hit him. And let's see some damage.
Hell yeah, that's a
Shit.
19.
Damn, that's a... Yeah, this guy is definitely a little scared of you now. Anything else you'd like to
Now,
do?
after we've killed both of his friends, he now is afraid.
Yeah,
This
now he's
guy's
afraid.
This guy's a big stupid.
Yeah.
That is going to be it for me, I believe.
All right.
Yes.
Ethul. What are you going to do, Mr. Ethul?
Well, seeing that Felix is not in the greatest shape, he's gonna kind of follow after him and kind of give him some cover. And let's see here. Don't want to burn any more spells. The new sword's not going to be quite as effective against an ice creature, so
Probably not. No.
But it's insulting to use his friend to attack him.
hmm.
Maybe if you kill this one with it, you can upgrade. You're like, I'd suck
Uh,
another soul,
Try it
double
again.
soul.
Do it.
I'll give you a friend.
I mean, I suppose I can try. Can I still throw this one?
You sure can.
That's so
Then
cool.
I'll give it a throw at the last remaining one.
And you have advantage again because he recklessly attacked like an idiot.
All right, so with advantage, 22 to hit,
Ooh, all right. Yes, it sure does.
and this will be halved. So, okay, max damage on cold. So 16 cold damage,
And how much psychic?
6 psychic damage,
shoot.
and then I'm sure he gets halved or nulled on all the ice damage.
So what you see is definitely feels the psychic damage, but you can tell that the cold damage doesn't do anything to him. But now that here's the fun part of this weapon. Now that
Was it
the
already
weapon
fun?
is actually, oh no, not nearly as fun as it's going to be now, because now it is a physical, like fiendishly empowered manifestation of your shadow blade.
Double arm.
So now, because the blade is lodged inside the creature, until the blade is dislodged, you just automatically hit. And you can just do your psychic damage each round.
The psychic and the cold, or just the psychic?
Fuck yeah. Well, the cold's
the
irrelevant
psychic.
to this thing.
Oh, just
Yeah,
the
but
psychic.
now
we may need
yes,
to see
now-
that. That's that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it means that like you can now choose to do the psychic damage
As like an
each
action?
round if you want.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, same thing as it's the same thing as the psychic blade, as the shadow blade. The thing is that you just automatically hit now until he pulls it out. He would have to take an action to actually pull it out.
Okay.
But the automatic damage only does. Oh, for him it only does a psychic, or is it just
No,
in general?
so he would use his shadow blade damage, which is psychic. It's 2d8 psychic. But now he just doesn't have to roll an attack roll on it.
So if it was a normal creature that didn't resist cold, it would be 2d6 or 2d8 cold and 1d6 psychic automatic.
For that one attack.
Just the psychic.
So the attack with the physical sword
Yeah.
does the cold and the psychic.
Gotcha.
It does not do cold damage after that.
Gotcha.
So it'll just do 2d8, but he doesn't have to roll an attack roll.
Aneurysm blade.
Oh, it switches back to being the essence of the original.
Yeah,
shadow
it becomes a conduit.
Gotcha.
For his abilities. Essentially, it puts a little bit of his shadow into this creature.
That's
and
really
he can
cool.
just use that shadow to bend his mind a little bit. So now,
question: do I do the 1d6 or the 2d8 for that psychic damage?
Just 1d6 because it was the initial attack. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But next time it's the 2d8.
But now he has a sword in him.
You got a sword in you.
All right, Gervold, what are you gonna do?
First, I'm gonna ask: do I realize or see if this Abishai is bloodied or not?
You notice that the Abishai is looking like he's taken some damage, but you can't really tell how much.
I will hold up my shield like this and try to talk to it. Give up. Both of your friends are defeated. I suggest you lay down your weapon, and we will consider mercy.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
Yes, sir.
With disadvantage.
How do I make it
I assist you?
disadvantage?
Just roll.
Just roll it twice.
Yeah. Or
Roll
you can-
twice, take the lowest.
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna have to convince Gorf too. That might have convinced Gorf.
Did he? What happened?
He
What did he
critted.
get?
He critted.
The first one was a natural 20.
25.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my
But it's
god.
disadvantage, so it's still 13.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. The nat 20.
That
Yeah, so
Gotta do something.
That's how disadvantage
so
works.
he definitely, as you say that, he just laughs at you and looks back at Gorf and he's like, "You're not gonna get away." And
Very well.
I'm gonna say that's it for your turn. Your attempt to persuade him to lay down his arms. That took everything in you to try
All
to
right.
convince him.
Right.
And now Hobgoblin-y guy comes down here, and he's going to try to do a little bit of damage,
I will
and
be
he
right
misses.
back.
And now this guy is going to come down over here, and now this Abishai is getting surrounded, and he knows the jig is going to be up pretty soon. Ooh, and he hits. Let's see what's going on there. He takes. Ooh, good roll. He actually takes a little bit of damage there. Well, there you go, Mr. Hobgoblin. You did it. And now it is the Abishai's turn again. And now that he is surrounded, he's not going to reckless attack. He's going to be like, "I'll take you down with me." And he's going to go after one of the hobgoblins.
Big dummy.
Let's see.
Idiot.
And that's the claw. Let's see, the long sword. And he hits with the claw, sadly, and does 7 damage to this guy over here, which leaves him looking pretty bad.
I'm actually,
He's looking a mess. And now, Gruna, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Okay, let's see if that works. Let's try some special effects. I will do the same Hex plus Eldritch Blast. So,
Nice.
Archon Husk and Dust of Coal, Skyton's Ray, Stormcloud's Roll, Jade Coma's Darkest Night. Now, fear my course's might. And with that, I will make an Eldritch Blast. I will try to-
Give me some attack. Ooh, very
Yeah.
nice.
Hey.
It doesn't
and,
work. I mean, I
you have
put all the
advantage.
special effects I had.
You have advantage, so you might crit too.
So that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
9. Let me do the advantage then, just in case. Nope.
Nope. All right.
Also, I
So
have
9.
1d6. So that's 15 points of damage actually with the hex.
Yeah.
Ooh, 15 points. Nice. Yeah, this guy is now looking a mess. He is not happy. And now, let's see, this hobgoblin-y guy is going to come down here. He's going to join his friends, just kicking him and punching him, and he misses very sadly. And then this guy is still unconscious. And now it is time for Ethul again.
Dill.
Oh, sorry, this is Dill. This is Dill. It's Dill. They're both the same people, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you
You guys
racist
really-
against people with cloaks?
That doesn't mean
yes,
that they
I
have
am.
to do only one drawing for both of them.
Cloakist.
Just like facing each other like this in different ways.
All right, yeah, I'm swinging with the scythe. This guy's going down.
Ooh. Well, let's see if you get a crit. You do not get a crit. Oh.
We get a hit.
So that is 12
12
points of
damage.
damage.
All right. Are you gonna go after him with a bonus action?
Of course I am.
Yeah. Of
You know me
course.
so well,
Ooh.
Kyle.
All right, and you hit him again.
So that is another 9 points of damage.
Well,
And this just looks at all of you, and he's like, "You're already dead. She's here."
You're right,
And
I
you
am already dead.
and you see his eyes sort of flare up briefly, and like with a little bit of fire. And now it is Felix's turn.
Do we know who she is? Who he's talking about?
Nope.
No check that we can
Can I do an
maybe try to
insight
guess?
check?
Nope. You have literally no idea. There's no
No
context
There's no
to this
context.
Fair enough.
The fuck
whatsoever.
is talking about?
No.
This.
I'm just
Is
going
that-
to. Let's just do this.
Do what exactly? We can do this.
All the bad.
Told the dead, baby.
Oh, we're gonna
Yeah.
toll the dead. All right, let's see. Let's see. And he saved.
Yeah, punk ass.
Wah wah. And now, Gorf, are you gonna finish?
Yeah,
Gorf
destroy
is
him.
gonna smash. Gorf smash. Gorf smash good.
Yeah.
All right.
24.
So, but you don't even need to roll damage. So what
Oh.
happens is you just extend your mace towards him, and you see this sort of light just come out of it, and you watch as this guy just starts disintegrating from the inside out. You see little pieces of him sort of float away, and left in the center is another blood gem as he just disintegrates in front of you. And now that all three of these guys are gone, you and your ice blade, Ethul, just clatters to the ground. Now you are still watching as it seems like there are books that are alive that are just flapping around, flustered, and some of them look like they've had like pages torn out of them, and they're just sort of lying on the ground, like just struggling to like do things. And you've got 5 hobgoblins.
All right. Are you okay, guys?
I'm
I-
alright.
Good, really.
Made an interesting creation, I suppose.
Yeah.
Indeed. I don't know how you did that, actually.
Neither do I, really. I mean, I know shadow magic can make things real, but this is strange by my standards. And
That's-
I hold my hand out and I
that's
try to
pretty
pull it back to
badass.
my hand like I would with the spell.
And it disappears into the shadows.
It obviously was enough. So, I look at the hobgoblins. What about you? Is there anyone else here? Anyone is hurt?
Like 2 guys are unconscious.
Yeah.
What about the
They're-
hobgoblins
just look-
over
Well,
there?
yeah,
Are they
those
all right?
guys.
They
Where are
look
they
at you, they're like,
unconscious?
the only ones that are left are fighting to secure the last doorway, the doorway down to the next level.
Where's that?
2 temples further.
What kind of numbers are we talking in terms of enemies?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Can you make any kind of guess?
There were so many. There were just so many.
That's
I'm
fine.
not gonna remember, Garth.
All right, let's.
Grab your comrades and go back.
The way
You're,
back is clear.
What
clear,
type of
you have
enemies
plenty of
were they?
people
Were there
waiting for
more
you.
of those ones that we just killed?
He said, "No, I didn't see any of the others of those. It's more of the bearded ones and the imps."
All right, thank you.
Take your friends and go. We will take it from
They
here.
said, "Thank you so much," and they go and grab their friends, and they all head back down.
I know there's not time
to-
for pleasantries. My name's Gorf. What's yours, stranger?
I go up, I look to him, being right next to him, and like, you know, I kind of place down my hammer face down so it like kind of stands by itself since the top part is flat. Like, hello, Comrade Bear. Name's Yavald Vanel. I'm a participant of Helm. I've been sent here by a person called
Corton.
or Tan.
Oh, you know
Corton.
Corton. Well, the situation is we're trying to save these hobgoblins, so are you joining us? Because we're going to go further. Like, right now.
We could use your help.
Well,
Definitely.
I am very thankful for all of you coming in at the right time to handle the current situation. Of course, I'll come along.
Glad to have you. Alright, let's move out.
Yeah, let's move on. Come on, guys.
Can I try and, before we like all rush out, can I try and grab one of the books and cast mending on it and see if that does anything?
You try, and it sort of flutters. And what you sense is that the magic you need to repair these books is more powerful than a cantrip.
Okay.
We'll come back, Felix. Come on.
We'll come back.
Worth a try.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, are we heading down to the next room?
Yep.
Bruno, can you check the door?
Oh dear, what's gonna happen?
I wonder.
And you head inside, and here is what you see. It's the Temple of Mart Hammerduin. As you step into the room, the door slams shut behind you. So all of you are now inside the room. Just FYI.
Alright.
So we'll get Athul over there.
We leave the Thule behind. No.
Right.
Before the door
Bye-bye.
shuts, we shove him.
Yeah,
back.
let's not do that.
You see 20 columns, plain except for a single rune on each. You notice piles of dead fiends throughout the room, but other than that, the air is still. On the wall, you see a plaque. It reads, "We have honored our God. We have explored our world. We have left the markers for others to follow. Honor the sacrifices of the trailblazers. Bend knee at their markers. Follow the trail. It will lead you to safety."
I don't know what any of that means. I'm gonna check the area.
Kyle, would you mind copy pasting
Well,
the?
so hold on. Yep.
the
I am
text?
doing that
Like-
right this moment.
Thank you very much.
It's going to be
By
in
the way,
tavern
remember, I
mute.
still have by my side the runaway spirit.
So you can transfer you and other people 30 feet, right?
Yeah, but also there's a spirit presence around me. If you want to use him for anything,
Okay, fabulous.
you got it.
Can I just do a perception check?
You can.
Yeah.
In fact, everyone can do a perception.
Gorf's
check.
gonna check the area and
Very
make sure
well.
that there's no danger.
I will use
Can
guidance
I-
if they have time to take a look.
So hold on. So let's do perception checks first.
Yep.
Then we can do the Gorf thing.
Perception plus guidance. That's 20.
All right, so 20. So Gruna does notice something. She notices that there is, because do you speak Dwarven,
I
Gruna?
don't. I don't, unfortunately.
Athul does.
Ethil and Dill.
Athul, did you give me a perception check?
I did not. I can give you one though.
All right.
not going to be very good. 11.
So no, so Gruna, the thing that you notice is that all of these columns are exquisitely carved, just like everything else in the mine, but the column that has a B on it, it looks like it has been altered somehow.
Okay. I will
All
share
right.
that with my fellas.
All right, so everyone now knows that this guy has been altered. So, Gorf, tell me, where are you heading? Show me with your marker where you are heading in order to check out the room.
He's gonna go here and like around and like basically just like zigzag through the columns.
So I'm going to need you to actually move your marker for me.
Oh, sure. He's gonna go like here. We go along the wall. He's gonna make sure this.
Hold on, I'm not. So, all right. As soon as you pass this first set of columns,
Yep.
You suddenly get slammed with electricity that throws you backwards and does 7 points of damage.
Okay.
So you are back down here.
Can I do something?
You can. What would you like to do?
Can I make a religion check to see what I know about this god?
You sure can.
Oh, what the?
Ooh.
All right.
Ah,
Okay.
So,
I know their social security number.
you sure do. All right. Hold on one sec while I pull
Dwarf's gonna
this
come
guy
back.
up. So, Mardhammer Duin. He is he's a neutral good dwarven god of wanderers and patron of dwarves who left the clan holds to explore the world. He's also known as Finder of Trails, Watcher over Wanderers, and the Watchful Eye. And he was sometimes considered to be an exarch of Moradin. He is very curious and always wandering, and you know that the prayer to a true prayer to Marthammer is telling him of a new place or a new experience that you have not yet experienced. And the other thing you know about him is that the spark of curiosity of his followers was always associated with bursts of lightning.
Fair enough. Do I recognize the name Trailblazers?
I mean, that was just it was a common name that like people in his church would use because they are the ones that would go out and explore and find new places. And they were like, a lot of times they were cartographers, things like that.
Okay. And one last thing, the Gruna pointed out the B. Did that have something to do with Dwarvish?
No, this is written in Dwarvish. I just, put it in English so it would be easier to deal with.
Oh, okay.
my immersion.
That's right.
How dare you? All right, I'll just share the information I remember. Just slowly describe all the things I know about him.
All right, fabulous. So
What
now,
what was
Give
the sentence again? Sorry, Kyle. Where did you post it?
It's in the
I
tavern mutes.
posted in Tavern
Tavern
Mutes,
News.
and it
Okay.
was, we have honored our God, we have explored our world, we have left the markers for others to follow. Honor the sacrifices of the trailblazers. Bend knee at their markers. Follow the trail. It will lead you to safety.
Okay.
Bend knee at the markers.
I mean, there's
The
only
fool
one
will
left.
kneel down to the closest one at the entrance of the room.
Which one? Give me a
The
letter.
T must be if it's in
The
Yeah, the
T.
closest one.
Yeah, whichever's
So-
closest to the door that we came in.
As you like bend your knee, you suddenly get the sense that there's something that this column desires from you.
Ethel, what have you never experienced before?
What have I never experienced before?
Yes,
What do you
tell it a new
desire to experience?
Well, no, I will clarify that. I feel like that's a bit of a misunderstanding. This god wants new experiences, so things that you have experienced that were new and
Oh.
exciting to you.
Well,
I
it
see.
starts with a T.
Not like I have anything good in
Transformation.
my life except for Glacia.
Well, nobody else but Ithul, as far as I know, is bending knee right now. So Ithul's the one that needs to give it.
Yep.
Transformation? Considering there's a T.
Sure. Tell this column about your transformation.
And I gave in to my lesser desires and ended up killing a changeling. I somehow adapted its ability to change. And though it was always kind of haunted me since, I cannot deny my gratitude for being able to walk around in public like this.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah, I was about to say. Can you all hear that?
Well, that's getting deep.
Did you say that out loud?
Might as well.
All right. So
I'm assuming it's a rock, so it probably wouldn't hear my telepathic messages.
As he starts describing it, the scene seems to actually coalesce in the air above Ithul. And you see the scene play out again. And when it's done, of Ithul taking the brain of a changeling and then becoming a human for the first time. And as this scene plays out, you see a little sort of spark of lightning light up this one column, and the other 4 columns go dark on this first row. So these 4 columns all go dark. And what will you
That's why
do
his hands
next?
are so soft.
Ithul kind of looks back at the group. Did you see that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I sure did.
Thanks for being so, well, open about it. And I'm sorry about what happened. I'm sure that you didn't actually want to do that.
It was a moment of weakness, and I will kind of always regret it.
You know, we all sometimes get some moments of weakness, and we can all have these moments, but don't torture the rest of your life for that, okay? It's not gonna do you any good. Believe me.
You're not the same person you were back then.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment.
Kyle said, nah, I don't like this opening.
I am
I
out.
don't like people opening up.
Shut up.
Shut
And
up.
then Felix and Gerweld are probably like, what the fuck?
Right. I'm just sitting there like, damn, that was pretty freaking brutal.
Can I do something?
No.
Yeah, you essentially
Never.
just saw him. You just essentially saw a mind flayer eat a changeling and become a Thule.
Oh, also, Kyle, your camera's off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did it
Yeah.
suddenly?
Yeah,
Sorry,
it
I
did.
accidentally switched
I mean,
over.
Yeah,
that
Felix
seems
is
way
GM
better
now.
looking than you, but we need you to be on position.
All right. Are we better now?
We're better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are.
It's better.
Yeah.
All right.
Better now.
I've got some flyaways apparently. Well,
Where I got them to.
Which character?
Same.
My
Alright,
head is
that's better.
it's all flyaways that together make sense in some sort of way.
All right. So, what are we gonna do next? You just found out that one of your friends is a mind flayer. So that's super fun.
Actually,
I mean, who isn't
Bruna
nowadays?
didn't know that, right? So Bruna will
Oh,
approach you.
right.
And
Gruna was away at that
I
point.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know
was
that.
it was just Dill and Gorf knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know if you will understand that and other people, but I want to thank your race for what you did. Thanks to you, I'm now free.
Oh damn. Okay.
I
That's
don't know if you were there.
that's
or
a
if it
hot
was
take. Damn. Okay. I mean, yeah,
That's all.
makes sense.
That's all. Just kind of like leans back, like, well, that's one way to look at it, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, maybe it wasn't the nicest way, and it's not like I really like the ways of your
Well,
people.
no, he left the Mind Flayers years ago, so he would not be aware.
Well, but I'm not aware that he's not aware, so
Yeah.
Felix is
I
just
will-
taking notes.
Nice.
All that matters is
Yes,
Thule is a friend. He's proven himself
Yeah.
more times than one. And
Of course,
Agreed.
and-
I trust him with my life.
oh,
Yeah, the whole reason I'm here in
No.
this mine is to try and find more of my kind, and he kind of like drags his finger across his throat. Yeah.
well,
Ah,
That I can
I
get
guess so, but-
behind.
the act of your people helped freeing all these slaves of Nanket, and as one of them, I guess in some sort of way, in some of maybe distorted way, I'm kind of helpful and thankful for that.
Sometimes great evil can bring about great good.
Yeah, that sounded really wise, actually, Gorf. Wasn't expecting that.
and we're all very
We-
surprised.
You all
at it.
think I'm stupid just
No.
because I
It's
hit
true,
really
you're-
hard.
Thule just turns to the new guy and goes, "Hello."
What? What?
Yeah, we're a bit broken, but we cannot make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, what's
Well-
the next one? I don't want to get shocked again. That freaking
I
hurt.
mean, thanks to Phil, I think we know the solution. Go to a letter and try to find a word that correlates to some really important moment in your life, and well, open up, I guess. Yoo-hoo! Knowing all our secrets, yay!
Uh,
Oh,
The
it's
thing I
one of
like the
these.
most. Okay,
all right. So who's gonna do what?
Whose turn is it?
So are we able to
Anyone's.
go to any letter right now? Is that
It's the second row, probably.
only I should
Just the
you
second
should
row.
keep only to the second row.
yeah, on the second row, but like not just the ones above the T.
No. So all of the second row is still lit up.
Anyone has any idea? I don't think I can find anything with this
Well,
letter.
none of us can read it except for Athul.
Well, but I guess that they are kind of telling us what.
Yeah,
I mean, I can
Phil
read it
can
as
read
well.
it.
I know Dwarven.
Oh.
Oh,
me as
Oh,
well.
well, there you go.
the more you
Oh.
know. Dun-dun-dun.
I think I'm probably gonna take a step onto that R thingy just to see what happens
Yeah.
and take a knee.
This
This is
guy.
my growth. No.
There's that guy right there.
All right, and you feel it desiring something from you.
All right. What does it desire?
Something that starts with R.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Tell us a
So
Tell
story.
it about one of your experiences.
yeah,
Something that was new
comes
to you.
mind, Geralt?
Well, an experience that I thought was quite well was that I got a task from Quotan, and that if I do succeed with this task, I can spread the influence of Helm into this city and in this territory that we will achieve after this.
So as you start talking, a scene starts playing out, and it shows you and 4 other adventurers
Mhm.
being sent by Corton down into the mine, and finding your way down through the first level and the second level until you get to the third level. And as you were about to enter the 4th level of the mine, just a horde of devils started pouring into the third level, and you watched as hobgoblins went rushing back into the temple of the mother and did some sort of ceremony. And suddenly all of the doors to all of the levels just shut down, and all of the temples became traps to stop the invasion of the devils. And you watched as all of your companions were cut down by devils, and you were dragged back to the temple of the mother by the hobgoblins, where your wounds were healed, and you have been helping them for the last 2 weeks try to create safety. So you've been battling these demons for 2 weeks, and going and trying to, heal yourself, and then coming back out. And it seems like their numbers almost are never ending. But you remember when you came through here before the temples were activated, you got through here just in time, and you watched as all of these devils around you, and there's probably like 20 or 30 blood crystals floating in the air around the room. So they were all just electrocuted as they tried to come through these columns.
Mhm.
And with that, this column lights up, and the other 4 in this row all go dark.
So it doesn't seem like the experience has to do anything with the letter itself.
Well, who knows? That was maybe it was runaway, maybe it was retreat,
Oh,
you
run away!
know,
I have the
but
runaway by my
but
side.
you don't.
Oh, I have a runaway by my
But
side.
you have no idea.
I guess let me try. I'm gonna go up to the H one, and I'm gonna say, I guess if I had to tell a story, it'd be of when I was recruited to the Bard's College. It was
So as you take a knee, um, you feel as though there's sort of a pressure there in your head. Um, are you going to try to press through that pressure?
you know, I don't think I can do this, and I'm just gonna back off.
Okay.
It's all right.
Fine,
Yeah.
comrade.
Maybe
Can I
Dill or
sit down at the A?
At the A, you can. And you feel it trying to draw something from you.
All right. An experience. Well, something I strongly remember. The first time I felt sorrow, loss. The only real emotion I felt one time when I lost a dear friend of mine, Morath.
And as you start telling the story, you see the image of him, sort of like a montage of all of the quiet moments that you shared with him, as he sort of interacted with you and showed you books of poetry and things like that. And then the sort of the stoic way you stared into the coffin at his funeral, and the way you comforted his daughter after he had been left. And this column lights up and the other ones go dim.
Thanks, Dill.
My pleasure.
And what is next?
Come on, Gorf or Felix.
Yeah,
I'm
Gorf
sure
is
you
gonna
have something.
try the W.
All
You
right.
see that the
Good luck,
Felix
my
and
friend.
just very quiet, surprisingly quiet for Felix.
Gorf's gonna take a knee at the W.
And as you do, you feel a little resistance. Are you going to try to move through the resistance?
No, but try the K.
All right. And the same thing.
Try the
Then
I.
the I.
All right. And suddenly you have this sense that it wants something from you.
Gorf is gonna remember going into a great hall and like kneeling before his father as his father tells him why he must leave, why he must go out on his own.
So as you start telling the story, an image appears of farmland as far as the eye can see. And it's as though you are flying very swiftly towards a mountain in front of you, and the great city of Balland suddenly rises up in the distance, carved from the rock of a mountain with beautiful spires and parks. Just all of this gorgeous white marble, just layer after layer after layer that reaches thousands of feet up into the air as you move up through the various layers of this city that seem to almost nestle themselves in the clouds. And it shows you reaching the layer of the Great Hall and diving headfirst into this beautiful structure where you are kneeling before your father, who sends you out into the world to make your fortune and bring glory to your clan. And then the
it's
eye.
Valencia, but that you know.
Oh, Valencia.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yes.
No, you're good.
That's
And
origin
then
is
the eye lights up, and the other four go dark.
May I ask? The B you said had been altered. Does it look like an L?
It does.
Oh, I definitely did not pick up on the fact that
Yeah.
we were spelling something. That's so funny. You're like, hey,
It's
Gorf,
the last letter.
why
that
don't you
remaining.
try the I?
I'll point to it. That will be the last one.
Sure.
All right.
Come on, Felix. I'm sure now it will accept you, right? Please don't make me do
You
it.
must have something.
Please.
You what?
I insist. Don't make me do it, please.
I go up to Felix and like tell him if anything goes wrong, we're right behind you.
Yeah.
We're by your side.
I will be by your side. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go up to the B, and I'll kneel, and I'll say, when I was recruited to the Bard's College, it was right after my tour of duty for Bolland, and I had nowhere else to go. But this place accepted me.
And you see, as you start talking, you see the headmistress of the College of Bards smiling at you as you enter the beautiful colonnaded courtyard, filled with people declaiming poetry and playing instruments and running around and having fun, and just this glory on this glorious summer day. And you see a few people sort of look at you and giggle a little bit as the headmistress sort of pats you on the back and says, "Never you mind them. They will learn eventually." And just you were very comforted by the whole thing. And as that happens, your head explodes and you die. No, this, you,
Yes!
this,
It was destined. Yeah.
right? Your this lights up, and as you all step through to the other side, you see all of the lights come back on. And on this side, On this side, what you see is, hold on just a moment. You see a small shrine in the corner, and it seems to be a stone slab against the wall, but there are all kinds of markers on the table. Several of them have fallen on the floor as well. And above the slab, there's a message that reads, "Honor your God with a new experience, and the world shall be yours. A trailblazer always seeks experience from the world outside."
I'm just going to get a candle that I use for my rituals and just light it on the shrine and leave it there.
Okay, fabulous. Anything else?
Shall we keep going then?
Yeah, let's do it.
I do agree with you.
All right. All righty. Well, are you going to head to this door over here?
Yes.
I'm right behind Gorf.
All right, let's see.
After you.
Step in.
All right. Now, this one is as you enter the temple, you see a pitched battle raging. There are a bunch of hobgoblins trying to fight off just a slew of demons. As you enter, the hobgoblins have the fiends outnumbered, but each fiend that dies takes 3 hobgoblins with it. Before you can do anything, and let me see where you all are. So all of you should be down here towards the entrance. Yes. I'm going to move everybody up in here. All right.
Crying.
Before you can do anything, the universe seems to bend in on itself. And suddenly, there is a shatteringly beautiful woman standing before you. Her auburn locks cascade around an angelic face. She smiles gently, and you see a simple blush come to her cheeks. Her gown is a confection in white tulle. With a slight wave of her hands, the fiends disappear in puffs of smoke. She giggles and holds out her hand. And seemingly from nowhere, or emerging from right behind her, where no one existed before, a slew of stunning men and women appear. They begin dancing with each other as though at a grand ball. They swing through the room on each other's arms, laughing with delight the entire time. As they approach the hobgoblins, they switch partners, inviting the guardians to dance. They drop their weapons and are swept up in the beauty of the moment. The dancers twirl about the room as though they had been practicing this dance for years. The woman in white never looks behind her. She simply gazes at you with interest. Then, as she smiles again, you feel yourself falling in love with her. She is perfection. She stretches her winsome limbs and casually snaps her fingers. A curtain of flame appears before her, so hot you can feel it even from this distance. You see the rock on the floor start to melt like wax as the fire touches it. You also see the floor closer to you begin to warp. With a graceful wave of her hand, the wall of flames races away from you. As it washes over her, her dress is instantly burned to ash, leaving a sparkling red cocktail dress behind. It reveals nothing, but suggests everything. As the flames race backwards, they slam into the dancers and the hobgoblins alike. The dancers begin to laugh uproariously, but not the hobgoblins. You're confused at what you're seeing at first, but you swiftly realize that the blood in their veins has been superheated and instantly becomes a gas. The pressure that built up was too much for their skin to handle, so they begin to explode. First, their organs begin to spray in chunks and clumps out of their mouths and eyes, covering the dancers in gore. Then their skin, their hair, even their muscles burn to ash, leaving quickly blackening bones. The dancers giggle and play with these bones as they disintegrate into a fine white dust. Then, I lost my place. Then begin dancing with each other and approaching you. The beautiful woman reaches out her hand again. She raises an eyebrow and then looks up. She snaps once more, and you see a rain of fiery boulders begin to fall from the air. In that moment, the warping ground in front of you resolves into Corton, radiating power and unbridled rage. Just as the meteor storm is about to destroy you, a rainbow dome appears, shielding you from harm. The woman before you sees him appear and gives a true laugh, itself incredibly beautiful. Her dancers surround the dome and continue prancing and swinging to a music only they can hear. She approaches, unconcerned about the rain of fire that assaults her. She gently touches the dome. As she does, you see it crack. She presses just slightly harder, and you watch as the cracks begin to form a jagged web across the surface. Corton seems to strain with all his might, and the cracks begin to slowly recede. But the woman simply raises her hand to her lips, kisses it, and blows that kiss towards you. You can literally feel the force of it as it hits the dome. You watch in horror as the entire dome simply crumbles into a rain of rainbow glitter. You look up, but the fiery sky is quiet. The dancers have disappeared. The woman approaches Corton slowly, and when she gets in arm's length, she smiles and says, "Hello, sweetie."
And her name is Julian.
Insight check.
Sure. You can attempt an insight check. Give me a roll.
Oh, fuck is going on right now?
Oh, that's a low roll for me.
That's
No,
That's a bit scary.
you just watched her destroy everything around her and shatter Corton's protection. So you can
Okay.
tell that she is not someone to be trifled with, but she just in this moment does not seem as though she wants to destroy all of you.
I'm gonna try to keep it that way.
So she looks at Corton and she says, "Is this the new badge?" And Corton looks at her like, "You know that you are not allowed to be here, Glacia." And she just giggles again and stares at him and says, "That's not exactly what our contract says, is it, sweetie?" He looks at her, he's like, "I own this mine, so you are not allowed to harm it." She says, "Well, that too isn't quite true, is it, dear? You don't yet own the mine, because you haven't taken control of the throne, have you?"
Sorry, you haven't taken control of the what? There was a cough right as that, and I missed it.
The throne room.
Throne room. Gotcha. Is
And what are you all going to do?
after Gorf picks up his jaw that has been dropped at the floor this entire time, he's just gonna look to Corton and be like,
Can we even help?
I mean, he's not gonna say that. He's probably just gonna think that, but like,
Who is she, Corton?
An old business partner.
think she has the
Nothing
hots
more.
for you.
I almost thought she was your mom.
So, in that moment, suddenly Freya pops in
No.
and sees she's been sort of following behind you all this whole time. And Glacia looks at her and she's just sort of giggles. "Ah, yes. My dear, come here." And
I wouldn't do that.
Freya
Wait.
just
Freya, you don't have to do it.
so I want all of you to give me wisdom checks.
Saves or
Okay.
checks?
Wisdom saves. Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
We have advantage on them from Hero's Feast.
Oh
no.
yeah, you're right.
Oh no.
Thank God.
Oh, we have advantage?
Yeah, because of the food.
Hero's
thank-
Feast.
God bless.
Yeah, the feast.
Well, not that much better, but okay.
Oh.
A natural 1 became a 6.
And
I got
and
15.
Dill, give me a religion check.
All right.
All right.
Another
So you don't
6.
know. So you don't know anything about her, but all of a sudden, each one of you just adores her. She is just the best person you've ever met, and you would never do anything to hurt her. And you will protect her if anyone tries to do anything against her. Just absolutely, you will lay your lives down for her. And because Freya feels the same way, she approaches. And as Freya approaches her, she looks at Corton. She's like, "Shall we see exactly how strong this contract is? You say I can't do anything to harm you or your vassals. And yet," and she just sticks her finger into Freya's mouth and then tugs the top of her head off. And Freya just falls to the ground, dead.
Do we fall out of the trance seeing that, or we are still loving
Nope.
her?
No, we still think that's
Nope,
hot, I
love
guess.
her. She's great.
Oh, there is a
Look how
war
strong
inside
she
of
is.
my head right now.
It's just that
So
maybe
talented.
She's so strong.
So
HBO compare.
she looks at Corton, and Corton says, "My dear, I believe you are forgetting another one of our contracts that specifically states that we cannot interfere in any meaningful way with the plans of the other." And she says, "Well, then why was I able to do that?" And he said, "I'm willing to sacrifice a pawn or two. But if you attempt to hurt anyone else, you will be in breach of contract. And we all know what that means, don't we?"
Oh no, Cortan, she wouldn't do anything bad.
No, she's so strong and nice and pretty.
"That's right, my darling. It's
You could-
true."
You could maybe do that to
But
me.
Corton, why are you
Seems
being
like-
mean to her?
Corton is correct in this. So, I suppose
Please.
that I will have to leave you. Corton, though, we shall have tea soon and discuss. Shan't we, sweetie? Oh. And Corton sort of looks around as she disappears, and there's this sort of wind that whips up, and now the air is just filled with the bone dust of all of the dead hobgoblins. And you all fall out of the trance.
Oh.
What was that?
Yeah, he's-
Oh my God.
Oh, damn.
Athul just immediately walks away over towards a wall and literally starts punching it.
Kyle,
Is
does this
Cor-
trance remind me of the state that I was when I was in Nanket in any sort of way? Does it feel similar to me?
It is similar in some ways, but totally different in others.
So it wouldn't trigger anything inside of me, or
I mean, it could very well like trigger a PTSD episode.
may I do a wisdom saving throw or something then to see how
Yes.
she would react?
Actually, no. Give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you can hold it back. So you cannot.
I
So
will
you
just
are now having
fall
a
into-
full panic attack.
fall into the ground. hyperventilating, just crying.
I go up to
No.
Gruma like, hey, is something wrong? Hey, what's wrong?
Gorf is just gonna pick up Gruna and just like hold her in his arms and just say, "It's okay, we're here. You're not alone.
I don't wanna go back, please.
We
I-
won't
I,
let
uh,
them."
Bruna, it's
Having a moment.
just too much for you, and you just pass out. Like you just can't.
Sorry, Sarah. I was having a moment, Jesus Christ.
So yeah, so now
Oh no, you
you
go
are
on.
all in this mine with
Sure.
the stench of death. What looks like the door down to the next level of the mine stands in front of you. Corton looks at you and says, "I must go back to the surface. I need to prepare for her arrival. You figure out how to get that damn door open. The only protection we're going to have is if we take control of the final level of the mine." And with that, he waves his hand, and you see the ground warp again around him, and he sort of sinks into it and disappears.
Holy shit.
He's still holding Gruna unconscious in his arms.
By the way, I lost my connection with the spirit then. If I
Oh,
If I
yeah,
lose him.
probably, yeah.
Now I gotta.
I ran away
I-
said, well, I want to do what I know how to do best. Bye.
Like,
I
don't
gotta
know.
say, I've been here for 2 weeks, and that is probably the strangest thing I've seen here.
I've been alive for 30 years. That's the strangest thing I've seen in my entire life.
That
was
too.
crazy.
Oh, you know what? Gruna, before you passed out, give me an Arcana check.
Sure. If it's witchy related,
Yeah.
I have advantage.
It would be witchy related.
It's
so-
witchy.
Then the 19
So,
was
what you know is that and I don't know if you would have had time to share this with
probably
your
not.
friends, but what you know is that was Glacia, the princess of the Nine Hells. She's one of the most powerful beings in the multiverse. She's also the queen of contracts. She is the one that helped the witches begin contracts. And she is the ruler, I believe, of the 8th level of the Nine Hells.
Sounds about right.
The reason she is also known as the queen of the succubi, which is why she is so stunningly beautiful. And she loves her favorite thing is to come up to the prime material plane and seduce people into giving her their souls and then killing them. And she is also, but she had a falling out with her father, Asmodeus, who is the ruler of the Nine Hells. And in order to punish her, he made her an administrator. So she rules over this level of hell, and only very, very rarely actually, and she has to deal with all the politics and the stupidity of everything that's going on around her and all the infighting with all the other devils, instead of being able to come up to the prime material and do what she loves. So the fact that she actually got out of the hells for a little bit of time means that something significant is afoot.
By the way, if Bruna knows that she makes contracts, I guess that she has investigated her in the past. Is there a reason to believe, or is there a reason for Bruna to believe that she can also break contracts?
You would need to do more research.
All right.
So yes, so now Gruna is passed out, having had a
too many emotions.
She has been overcome. You have a giant door in front of you. You've just watched a bunch of people be destroyed in front of your eyes. And
Freya get
a
murdered.
beautiful Freya got murdered, and a beautiful woman took down one of Corton's most powerful spells by literally touching it.
Gil, would you want to see to Freya?
Yes.
We probably could rest now. I think that was the last of the hobgoblins, unfortunately. Gruda definitely needs it, and he gestures to him and her in his arms.
You what?
Should take a rest.
Should we not
All right.
try to look at the door first?
I agree to that.
Well, but
All right.
Dwarf is gonna take out I'm assuming well, actually, let me just check. He's got probably some kind of bedroll or something that he can. Yeah, he's gonna take out his bedroll and pillow and just lay Gruda on it, the corner. She could sleep.
Athul is just punching his fist
All
bloody
right.
into the wall.
Dill is setting up a ritual for Freya.
Sorry about this.
Cursing in a language I doubt any of you understand.
Gorf is gonna apologize to
Oh.
Gruna she's just like,
Sorry about the smell.
and put a laser on his bedroll.
What did you say? Sorry, I
Sorry,
Gruna.
sorry about the smell.
Ah.
Oh, it smells like wet dog.
Ew.
All right. So so you're laying Gruna down. You're taking care of Gruna. Two of you head to the door, and what you see is that it is another adamantium door, obviously leading to the next level, like all the other doors were. It's carved with the symbol of Dumathoin, who is a dwarven god, and there's an empty socket in the middle. There's an empty socket in the middle of the symbol of Dumathoin with a large gem, where a large gem should be. Above the empty socket is written, "A secret must be kept in the dark until it is time to be used. A secret brought into the light is a powerful tool indeed."
Light. Maybe, and I'll just turn to Garvald. Maybe it has something to do with the crystal in the front room. Maybe
What crystal?
throughout
The crystal above the shrines in the very first room.
Ah,
Right.
yes.
when we were activating all the temple rooms, some of them activated a side of the crystal. We'll have to check and see if that is fully activated now. Maybe that'll do something.
Was there a ding after the last puzzle?
Nope.
Wow.
There was not a ding for the last three puzzles. There
Yeah.
was no ding.
We're dingless.
So you're missing, of all the temples you've gone through, you're still missing 4 dings because you guys were sort of rushing through. So if you guys want to take some time to try to do that, that's fine. If you want to do a long rest, that's fine too.
Oh no, long rest. I have a 1 in 20 chance to not rest.
I think we should
I'm just setting.
short rest.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think a short rest is probably fine for now.
All right,
Unless
then you
anyone's
guys can take a
opposed.
short rest if you'd like.
We at least need one of those.
Okay.
All right,
Roll my fighter
Do I
die
have to roll for short
health.
rest too, or only for a long rest, Kyle?
just long rest.
Oh,
I'm just
take it.
performing the ritual during the short rests.
okay. I won't be able to do my bardy thing with short rest because I'm not there. So sorry, guys. I cannot heal you more.
Oh, the Song of Rest?
Wow, shame we don't have another bard. Wow.
But it would stack up, isn't it? If you are both
We
of
would have
us,
had
so-
2d6 instead of 1d6.
So is someone using Song of Rest or no?
I'm using Song of Rest.
Okay.
Roll again. Thank you, because my
Fabulous.
I rolled my fighter die for more health, but got shit.
Now,
How do you do hit die?
Click hit die.
When you take the short rest, if you press short rest, you can do it.
Yep. You have to confirm. Oh.
I have not lost any hit points, so I'm fine.
well, there
Yeah,
you go.
So
I
do
get my
so do
spells back though.
So I
I didn't get anything from that.
So we are now at 3:30 almost. So we could end it here, or we could go. If everybody can, we can do like maybe another half hour, or we can end it here. What do you guys think?
I'm good for longer, but we don't have to.
I could do longer, a little bit. Maybe not, because I have to order dinner and all that. Maybe I'm doing it myself. And I think it's a good place to stop.
Yeah.
I think it's
agree.
like,
What's the song of rest give?
An extra 1d6.
some more healing. Your bardic inspiration die, I guess. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, bardic inspiration dice are so elegant since they grow with each level. Then, well, with levels, then affects the rest of your abilities. I really like the way it's done. It's really elegant.
How
Bards
do
got good
I
synergy with all themselves.
Exactly.
how do I do a short rest on the? Oh wait, that's a short rest button right there.
Yeah,
What?
the button named short rest. Believe it or not.
Would you look at that? Huh?
What do I
Okay,
press,
well, I think we are good then. Thank you everybody for joining us today. And we will see you on Friday for Hunter's Harvest.
Take care,
All
everybody.
right.
Thank
See
you
you
for
for
coming.
Friday.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.